for this.
From Godsbrig to Runeswick, we all know our plight. We've lost and we're taken from all walks of life. No matter your tale, no matter your home, we all are wayward souls. We drink and we fight, it's all in good fun. The Kraken we serve, he all makes us one. We sweat and we bleed neath the blistering sun until the day is done. There's wind in our sails, the blast at our backs. We're quick to throw hands when our foes attack. With arms at our side, our sword in our gun, our guile will not waver until we have won. Though our histories differ, our presence the same. We all had our places we needed to play. Now we are your tale, now we are your home. We all are wayward souls.
Burrito.
Just eating.
Alrighty. How's everybody doing? Are we good? Are we ready?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh, I need to open up Tailspire.
you do.
Not used to that yet.
Nope. You will be eventually. It'll take some time, but you'll get used to it.
I just want to make a quick note. I just noticed that your little DMR just pops up for a second as a
Yeah.
skull. That's fucking
It
cute.
it
I like
flash
that.
it flashes with
That's
a little bit of thunder. I thought that was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's nice stuff.
So, as we last left off, many people spent their first day aboard the Wayward Sun. One of them being a young and albeit green as grass adventurer known as Flint. After some fairly calm and albeit wholesome introductions to the crew, as well as the rest of this put-together party, things took a more darker turn. As without any word or warning to his men, to the crew, or to any of his officers, the Kraken used the Wayward Sun as a battering ram, tracking down the Illuminator, the ship that Flint started on, ramming into it and splitting it almost in half. With a full volley of fire shooting into a adjacent pirate hunter vessel that was next to the Illuminator, a raid happened. The crew boarded, the party boarded. And soon, relatively quickly actually, to the Kraken's satisfaction, the pirate hunters were dispatched. The captain of the pirate hunter ship took his own life with a flintlock. And Anthony Maxon, the captain of the Illuminator, confessed that not only was he speaking with these pirate hunters to send them after the Wayward Sun and crew, but he also was planning to collect on the bounty that is on Flint's head in Runeswick. After his sins were confessed and the ship burned around the party, the Kraken, using an enhanced version of heat metal, melted the helmet of Anthony Maxon to his own head before grabbing him and throwing him overboard, and welcoming you to the crew. As each of you made your way back to the ship, the galley plank put across so you can kind of walk, you don't have to swing back. Those of you that boarded were given rest, a cot, a warm meal, should you take it, allowing you to sleep for the rest of the evening. Does anybody choose not to sleep?
Kadon doesn't go to sleep.
I already rested before we boarded, so I'm
Okay.
up.
Yeah, Kadon doesn't go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Flint tries to sleep, but
Roll me a d20.
PTSD prevents you from sleeping.
that's a 9.
Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. Malachi, Mint, Asta, Magnus. What about you?
Sleep.
Sleep?
Sleep.
Sleep?
I'll sleep.
Okay.
I'll sleep.
All right. As the day passes, or as the rest of the night passes, and into about late morning, Flint, you're lying in your bed, watching the moonlight coming through one of the portholes slowly turn into sun. As you feel like you are restless. The sight of the man being eviscerated. The horrifying visage of Maxon's almost ocean blue eyes staring at you through the molten gold as he screamed. People begin to get up. The night shift switches over and gets ready to go to the very cots that you were all taking up. As you get up out of the bed, you feel something grab your ankles and pull you down to the floor as you turn and look, and under the cot is just Maxon grabbing at your waist and pulling up before you, getting up to your face. Why? As you coughing, barely able to breathe. It's pretty late in the afternoon. Most of the cots are being taken up by the night crew, and most of the party is up on the deck.
I'm going to I shake it off, and I guess I head up top.
Sure. Kadan and Uno, what were you doing on that?
Under the bow of the ship. Whichever direction the suns will rise. Or is there two suns or one?
Just one.
Whatever direction the sun will rise. I'm just kind of waiting there.
Okay.
I'm praying.
Kadon would have been kind of like been doing like his meditations
Alright.
that he does after fights to keep things even. And then if he would have saw Uno awake, he would have walked over to her and what were you thinking back there?
What do you mean?
Kraken wanted Captain alive and you almost bashed his brains in.
She sort of looks confused. Well, it's my duty to punish the sinners. Your captain's word has no sway over me.
I'll sit down next to her.
I am standing.
Oh, never mind, sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'll stand. You should probably at least start to take Kraken's word as law while you are on his ship. It is best for keeping your head on your shoulders. He is not a cruel man, but he will not take to being disrespected.
She sort of takes a minute, sort of looking around, almost said nothing. I did want to apologize to you. I was panicked when I first awoke here, and when I approached you and I sort of just gesture at your brand. It's really the only thing I know. I haven't been free long.
How long?
Like 3 years.
That is how long I have been free as well.
Yes, I come to realize just how differently we've been living. I lived up in the mountains. My mentor is the only other person that I know that I've spoken to for 3 years. I've seen maybe a handful of other people.
So this religion thing, you're not like a Magnus where it has been your whole life, it has just been recent times.
For how long I was in the pit, I wondered how I was still alive. And when my mentor taught me about Bahamut, I knew that he was the reason that I've been around this whole time. So I would say yes, this religion is my whole life. But I don't know a lot. And the more I'm out here, it seems like I don't know much of anything. Which is why, like I said, I wanted to apologize. My mentor told me that if I ever upset someone, I should just apologize.
Well, Kraken has told me it is best to accept apologies when they are well earned, so apology accepted. I understand the change coming from the pit to life outside of it. I went straight from those cells to here, this very deck we walk on. And it has been my life for the last 3 years. And I have... this language I speak to you now, I didn't even know how to speak it until a year ago. People would talk around me and I wouldn't even know what they were saying. All I knew was my name, that they called me in the pits. And other words such as mongrel, like you, filth, and this one that they really liked, piece of shit.
Yeah.
But the one that stuck with me the most was my name. The Bear.
I've heard of this, DM.
Make a history check with advantage.
What is that? I'm gonna roll here because I forgot to grab my dice.
It's fine.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Minus
fucking
2.
go!
Okay.
For...
You would have heard, you wouldn't have heard the name in whispers, but you would have heard through like the announcements during fights. You would have gotten used to hearing call-outs of different titles, And the bear does stick out because it is simple, but it was repeated.
Lot.
Usually the simple names are, they don't last long, but this one lasted a long time and was repeated often.
I heard that.
It was
With all my time there, like, how long did I hear it for? I was there a while. Dice sound, sorry.
Few years.
I don't really know how long I was there, do I?
No, you don't. Which is why I'm trying to be vague about how long you
Yeah,
heard it.
okay,
Because it also
yeah.
gives away how long he was there for. So,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
yeah, you would have heard it for like a few years, which is why it stood out.
Okay.
I'm sure that you have names that you come back to your arena days that you prefer not to hear. That is me with Bear. I do not wish to be called that in any way. There is one who is not on the ship now, but he loves to poke. Likes to see the pit fighter come out. So he'll call me by my title, not by my given name.
I'm honestly trying to stay out of the eye of your captain, out of any trouble, though I can't say someone antagonizing you or anyone else I can ignore. I know that may cause trouble for you or the ship, but
I can handle Cobb. It is... Kraken and I are like... We are not blood, but we are like blood. He is like my father. He is one who taught me how to speak. He is one who taught me how to batten down the hitches. He is the one who taught me how to tie knots. He is the one who taught me how to not scratch myself like feral animal.
As you're talking, you notice one side of her face is actually unscarred, unlike all of the rest of her. Even the side of her face that is scarred, just like ruined, permanently bruised. Even the pupil of her eye is just broken, but one side of her face just untouched. And she sort of turns her head back and forth in like an observing manner, like she can't relax. My mentor, he's the one that taught me. He's the one I only really know, and I owe him everything.
This is dwarf you speak of.
Yes, his name is Bertrand, but come to realize it's really all that I know. When we first left on the boat, that was the first time I'd ever seen the ocean. And I didn't see seeing you with your father, so different. He taught me how to breed, how to ride, how to survive, how to hunt, cook. It wasn't anything like this. I was never taken anywhere. Never really met or spoke to anyone. Been to a market once.
Maybe see your time with Kraken as next chapter of your life.
I cannot abandon my mentor.
You will not abandon your mentor. We all have people we are looking for. Kraken knows I have people I look for too. And you will help me find them. He promised me. If you earn his trust, you fight for him, there is no lengths he won't go to help you.
When you say fight for him, her lip kind of curls in that snarl. She not only has sharp top canine teeth, but also sharp bottom canine teeth.
We do not fight here like pit fighters. We fight in our own way. You saw that on the raid tonight. We have fun. Mori, Mori doesn't come off as violent, but look at what he did on that ship. I think he shell-shook the poor little one, the little purple fellow. But we fight how we want to, not how we're told to. Just as long as you're not bashing in brains of people we need alive.
I will. Which kind of is that sort of looking at everything but nothing again? I will do my best. But being in the pit, seeing all the cruelty, if something happens that I can't stand by, I will do something about it. I'll fight a fight, even if I know I'll lose.
Advantage you have is that you now know somebody else who was in pit. Any atrocity that we see in this world, that we wouldn't wash, that was put on us in that pit, that we wouldn't see on others, I'll be there to help.
I'll protect you. I'll help you have a life you deserve.
I am already living life that I deserve. Anything outside of that pit is better. Doesn't matter if I'm confined to wooden planks floating at sea. At least I die free.
And as the two of you have this conversation, and night turns into day, the crew begin to rise. Who would be the next awake? Flint, you're last. So,
Magnus rises early to pray.
okay. Do you pray on the main deck? Do you pray on the top deck?
Is there somewhere private? Or maybe Mori? Maybe Mori likes to. I don't know.
You could pray in the brig. That's like the most private spot you can get.
You know what? Since like he often tends to the prisoners, sure.
All right, there are no prisoners right now, so it's pretty empty. Mori would join you, but he wouldn't pray with you. He joins you out of respect, but he's not a religious man.
No, I mean.
He sits there.
I mean, how much conversation? It seemed like when I was talking about my religion, and he just like looked at me and saluted or whatever.
He respects it and he knows of it, but you're unsure on how much he knows or if he practices or what. But when you go and pray in the morning, he just kind of sits with you. He has some fruit. He brings you some food as well. and he just feeds Lemon. And he'll talk to you if you want to talk to him.
Okay, once his prayers would be over, and he's just sitting there in like his knelt prayer position, he looks over at Mori and sees his turtle, and he remembers him feeding his turtle, but it wasn't wanting to eat before, and he will ask, so Lemon, was it?
Yes, it is. Been a friend for some time now.
How old is she?
Going on a year and a half.
Year and a half? Did you just find her?
I did. A sailing vessel was trying to kill her and her mother. I did what I had to. I couldn't save the mother or the rest of the babies, but I could save little Lemon here.
Like from a fishing boat?
A hunting vessel, yes. Lemon here's a little baby dragon turtle.
Like, sorry. The mythological dragon turtles.
Yes. Size can be deceiving.
The ones that grow to the size of, well, battleships?
Yes, they can. The mother was stunted, it seems. Much smaller, maybe a subspecies. But Lemon here, with the help of this little collar, as he kind of tilts up her head, there is a small collar on Lemon. Keeps her to a manageable size on the boat. She's about the size of a donkey, without the collar.
And is she eating well, or is it just poor supplies? I noticed yesterday you're struggling to get her to eat lettuce.
She prefers fruit. Strawberries, specifically. If it is vegetables, she's more partial to carrots and onions even. Lettuce doesn't suit well with her. But our stocks are low. I say we only have about another week's left of food before we have to start rationing, while focusing on hardtack.
What is the main jungle area called, where they worship the tree?
That's just central and southern Lythandriel. Just like the Lythandrian jungle.
It's not called a place, just Central Lythandriel.
It's in central Lythandriel. It's the home, that main village is called the Mother Tree.
So, Mori, I suppose you're the only other one of our kind around here, although we are different, but we hail from the same people.
Different, but the same.
Yes, precisely. You come from the Mother Tree, or where do you hail from?
I believe so.
Oh, you're not sure?
My parents fled after some of the first disputes with the Coalition. And they put me in a small basket, and we're going to go on some type of vessel and flee, but they never made it. I was raised by sailors and other more nefarious folk. That's when I came upon the Kraken and Carp. They helped me come into my own. Realize I wasn't just a beast of war.
Really? So, yesterday I was offered by your fine bookkeeper, Sinclair, if I wanted to remain aboard permanently for a wage. I took board this vessel to gain passage to Carspater, after chasing a heretic in... Oh, I can't remember the town now, but... Well, I lost him, and it wasn't a very savory place for our kind, and I took board here to get out discreetly. And I suppose I've abandoned that chase. It was just that I knew of him, knew where he was, caught wind of him. I've lost him. I might as well return my pilgrimage. So I'm off to Cosbeta. But you know, life at sea does kind of intrigue me. It has a bit of mystique, allure, adventure to it. And your lot seem to be not... I mean, you fly the black colors, but you're not exactly pirates. You're not the slavers, the plunderers. I mean, you do plunder. I have seen that. But it is from the wicked, correct?
For the most part. We are pirates. Not all pirates are slavers, just like not all slavers are pirates. It's a complicated mix-up, but we are pirates. We seek freedom. We seek to not be beholden to any man, any kingdom, or even a faction. We don't bow to anyone. We live our lives on the seas, completely free. It's majestic.
So is that all you do then? It's just for the freedom? It's not to serve a... I mean, you're not religious, obviously, but it's not to serve a higher purpose. It's not to do some good in the world.
I owe a debt to the Kraken, and unfortunately to Cobb. They saved me, so I will follow them to the 9 hells if I had to.
Who is Cobb?
The first mate, Israel Cobb.
I don't know if I've seen him yet.
He's not on the vessel right now. We lost quite a few men, about 7 months back. About half of our crew was taken prisoner or killed. Pirate hunters, they took our grotto. That's why we're low on food, it's why we can't go into any port. It's a problem.
Oh, the grotto. What did you guys call it? Did it have an... I can't remember. Maybe it was just called the grotto. Sorry.
The grotto.
Yes, I was asking the young fellow who threw a stone at Bricky. Not... Billy the other day. Yes. Right, but I don't know its location or anything. I wasn't trying to glean anything like that, but...
It wouldn't do you any good. You'd sail there and be wiped out by pirate hunters almost immediately.
So, the pirate hunters were targeting you precisely? You seem like I was... By my observations, you only hunt... Like, you don't pillage the innocent.
Well, if we need to take a town by force because it's a part of the coalition or because it's a job, we do what we need to do. We try not to kill the innocent. I
mean, the coalition aren't exactly...
Exactly.
The most stand-up people either.
If we need to do some more unsightly acts, fly the red flags, then we have to. But we keep out of trouble for the most part. Thievery, crimes, that means kill all, like, leave nobody left alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what times have you had to do that, sorry?
Ages ago, during the start of this chaotic age, we had to take out some other crews. The Kraken made a bit of a mess in Concordia. We had to fight our way out. So we hoisted the red and got rid of anybody who stood in our way. The Kraken is a ruthless man and sees himself as the devil of the 11 seas. But he does have a soft spot, once you get to know him. He cares for those that remain loyal to him. He cares for... Well, he cares. As he grins.
Most peculiar. Well, I must finish my pilgrimage, but...
closely.
I suppose I will have to learn more about you folk.
Mori nods and then kind of saunters back up into the gun deck. Anybody else doing anything? Anything of note, I should say? Any other
Nothing of note, but Mint's getting up. She'll get all her stuff prepared and probably try and get out early to see if she could see the sunrise.
Okay. You're able to get up early enough and go see the sunrise. Sinclair would be watching it with you. Would have brought you some food.
Oh, cool. And yeah, I'll just make small talk with him, I guess, while I'm waiting to start my day.
Okay. Mal? Asta? What?
Sorry,
I will hunt Agnes when I get the chance.
Hunt down Magnus. Okay.
Once the sun is all the way up,
Yeah.
is Kadan? Are we still chilling? Kadan still here?
He'd be on the deck somewhere. Yeah, he'd probably be starting his morning duties.
Then I look for Mint.
Okay. Malachi, you're not doing anything?
What's the cat's name?
Mango.
Mango. Where's Mango?
Mango is currently eating his breakfast.
I go eat my breakfast with Mango.
Okay. Mango's sitting there. It's got a little, like, it looks like paste. Kind of smells like fish. As Mango is just kind of eating it. Quietly. Yeah. Mango's a, like, orange furred cat. The body's a little longer. It's kind of got a bit of a mane. Tail shaven, not shaven, but like shorter hair with a bit of a ploof at the end. He looks like a tiny lion.
Oh, I love him.
I used one of my free tokens. We do have a Mango meeting now.
Yes! Fucking go! We're past that kid.
Now that it's not working, like he would chill with you, sit with you for a while.
I give him many pets.
Hell yeah.
That's you pet. Just sits there, eats, basks in the sun. Just kind
I
of
bask with him.
okay. Asta, Magnus, I assume you'd come up to the top deck after doing your prayers, speaking with Maury.
Yes. Just trying to think about what he'd be wearing now.
A simple,
I don't know.
simple tunic for a simple priest.
Okay.
But it would be like slim fit and have like a bit of like probably gold filigree along the
Like
buttons.
a nice tunic.
I don't know if I wanted to go like full minister, just being like the black getup with the collar.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know if I don't know.
Listen, if you ever end up wearing that and someone doesn't draw it, it's a crime. I need Monkey Priest in my life.
That is truly amazing.
He is monkey.
So you Asta, you would see Magnus kind of coming up from the gun deck.
Oh, there you've been. You told me to come find you today because you said you were going to figure out what is wrong with my head or something.
Oh, I said whenever you were comfortable, but if today works for you, absolutely, I'm completely free.
All right. What do you really need me to do about this?
Well, all right. Well, let's just sit down and have a conversation. How about? Do you remember your parents?
I don't believe I ever met my parents. At least not the ones that I could think of. As far as I remember, I just remembered the circus I was shipped off to mostly.
Okay, you were part of a circus, and where was this circus? Where did it travel?
Traveled everywhere, but I'm not very familiar with names of land.
Just describe it.
I was told I was found on some place where some god was slain, but I don't really know what that place was called.
Would I know that place is called?
You would know that he's speaking of Akamar.
I assume so.
You being a holy man, you are very much aware of the death of Castillo Vazari and the Divine Cataclysm.
Oh, well. Sounds like you landed upon the place where the Divine Cataclysm happened. It is, Akama. So the circus traveled along Akama and you did stuff there, or was it... Did it go to Ebonvale as well?
My egg was found. I hatched on Ekamar, and then some random person with straw hat and pitchfork, I would say farmer, sold me off because of my shiny scales as he like wiggles his arm in the sunlight.
And much like a piece of stained glass, as the light catches it, it would paint across the top deck this beautiful kind of emerald shimmering light effect.
Well, that's quite cruel. Oh, so... Sorry, your egg just washed up onto Akama?
Washed up? It was there the entire time, I think. I don't really know.
Oh, so...
But I've never seen anyone like me there, so I don't really know where I came from.
I've never seen anyone like you. I mean... Do I know the dragon Ipsel tool?
Roll a history check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's...
22.
Damn, okay. You would have heard of the Dragon of Seltul. The legend. Not in great detail, but you would have definitely heard of...
Do I know what he looks like then? Like he's like a tiefling with blue dragon scales? Like
You would know that they're a tiefling with some draconic features, yes. But not to like the extent of like knowing exactly what they look like.
Okay.
Yeah. Not from like books and things like that. As the two of you were... Oh, go ahead.
What? Oh, I was just going to continue the conversation. I was going to say, well, I did think that there was a man who went by the name of the Dragon of Seltul in Seltul, and he was a tiefling, I believe, and he had dragon scales. But you said you hatched, so you're not a tiefling.
Tieflings don't hatch from eggs. I know this.
No. I mean, I believe Dragonborn do, but you don't look like a Dragonborn either.
As you're pondering and trying to discern just what Asta is, Mint, you're up at... actually, where are you after eating your breakfast, watching the sunrise? It's about late morning. Would you... Mint?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you call my name there.
Oh,
what would I be doing?
Yeah.
Honestly, just kind of hanging around up above deck.
All right. Uno begins to walk up to you. Did you say anything, Uno? Or do you just kind of walk up and stand there? Like,
No.
Breathing heavily?
I heard your name before, right?
Yeah, you guys
introduced
all
you.
know each other's names as
Okay.
Sinclair kind of outed you all.
Yeah. Mint.
Hello there.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
It's okay. I'm just a little timid. It's fine. But how can I help you?
You do some of the navigating for the ship, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Could you show me a map?
Yeah, I can. And she'll, like, go rifle through a couple of the maps on her belt and pull out, the one.
Pull out. You have a coastal map of the island spots that are mostly like this is drawn by the previous navigator, and this was given to you by Sinclair. And these are like uncharted islands that are not on like maps that you could buy in any city. You also have a map of this part of the world of Lathandriel and Dresden, Titan's Claw, things like that, Angrothul. And then you also have a map of the other side of the world, which is where previous campaigns took place. Ebonvale, Akamar, things like that.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, so I'll pull it out and be like, currently we're right here, and do I know where we're heading?
Currently you are coasting, so you haven't been given any navigator's duties, so there hasn't been a course set for today, as the Kraken has been locked in his quarters since last night, or since early morning as Sinclair went in there, and then the door locked.
Currently there's no course set that we know of today, but here it is.
She's gonna kind of bring her. Is it alright if I see it? I just need to look at them once.
Of course.
Is it marked like? I'm trying to find Verdulia on the map.
Verdulia is on the second world map. That over by Akamar, it's down towards the bottom.
Okay.
If you go to world maps. Oh, here, I can do this real quick, actually. Are you trying to figure out where you guys are versus where you came from?
Yeah, yes.
Alright, so I'm just going to screen share real quick.
Oh.
That's the wrong thing. It just automatically screen shared Tailspire. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright, see my mouse?
Yes.
Verdulia is here.
Okay.
You are over here.
Motherfucker. Okay.
You are very far.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, you're more like here.
Oh god. Okay. As she's looking at these maps, and she sort of flips to the world map, her eyes scanning and reading all of the names. And as she keeps looking at the maps, she seems to be overwhelmed.
Is something the matter?
I didn't know any of this. I didn't know there was more than Verdulia.
Understandable. It is quite the giant world. Even myself, when I went on here first, I was almost shocked to see how large it all was.
As a loud whistle goes out. Mint! Need you in the quarters!
Oh, excuse me.
Gather the rest of them!
I'll
I ain't
give her
helping
her
all.
maps back. Thank you.
Absolutely. And she'll go about her duties and gather everyone.
Okay. Flint, you'd just be waking up as Mint comes down and wakes you. Or, wait, not wakes you, gathers you, I should say.
Okay. Yeah.
Come along.
What's going on?
We've been summoned by the captain.
Oh. That should be fun.
It always is. Does he look kind of like ragged from having a bad dream?
Yeah. He's sweaty, his eyes are kind of, he's got some dark circles under his eyes.
How are you doing today?
Well, been better. Last night was kind of a lot.
I can only imagine.
I guess I just I really thought that Maxon was there to help me, and to just know that he was just gonna turn me in for the money, for the glory, whatever. I guess I can't trust everyone I thought I could.
Mint just solemnly nods. People can truly be cruel. But as hard as it might be to believe, and she'll like kind of pat his back, you're with some good people now. And it's a new day, so new future. Hopefully it's full of less anguish for you.
As all
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, here's hoping.
As all of you are gathered, one by one, making your way to the captain's quarters, entering, as well as with some of the other officers of the ship, Billy, Thorin, Sinclair, even Mango hops up on a bunk. You enter into a large, rectangular room with a number of bookshelves, a large table with a map spread about it, and a number of small, like simply carved wooden ships placed about. A number of candles strewn about the room that are like the wax is just kind of melting down and fusing them to whatever they're on top of, whether they be a bookshelf, the table themselves, or a couple just on the desks in the corners of the room. Billy, the last one to enter, goes to the door, closes it, and locks it. There's another door as you all gather around this table, adjacent to the one you entered. As it opens, the Kraken exits, a book in hand, a small journal, the same one you saw yesterday, Kadan, as he was sailing with vicious intent. There's a quiet murmuring in the room, but everyone falls silent as the Kraken enters. I assume some of you have questions. Yesterday was unplanned, ill-prepared, but needed to be done. I also know that my officers, as he looks about the room, are confused why I brought in some hired help as well as simple travelers into our, albeit private, meeting. He walks and begins to kind of pace the table as he, or his side of the table, kind of reaches up and gives Mango a little scritch. As Mango stretches and then lies down on the bed. So go ahead. Ask what you need to ask. Get off your chest what you need to get off your chest. But be wary of your tongue. I'm still the captain of this vessel and I can't leave you in the water.
I do have a bit of a quarry with what happened last night. Of course, it's your ship, your rules, but as someone who is taking care of the injured of your crew, I would like to know of events that are going to harm them ahead of time so that I may prepare. Also, as to that, similar, just to add on, sorry, I wasn't aware of who these people were. I did hear some shouting about them being the pirate hunters helping the slavers that you liberated Asta from. If I had known that, I also would have possibly swung across and started swinging my hammer at these interlopers as well, rather than just shooting from afar. I didn't really know what was going on. And you did say it was a bit of a surprise in general, so...
I do understand.
That's all.
And I understand your concern. It would have been spoken of, but I saw an opportunity and I had to take it. We are a ship. We are a crew. I should have shared it with my officers and had them spread the word. So you're aware of what's going to happen. I appreciate all of you helping. None of you are required except for my son, Mint, and Malachi. They're the only ones that are intended. Sinclair whispers something towards the Kraken. The outcast decided to join the crew, it seems, as he looks towards Asta.
What is that supposed to mean?
I didn't expect it. I thought you would want to be on your way. But if you're going to join us, you're more than welcome.
I owe you a debt, and I cannot leave until I've paid that debt.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. But you, kid, as he looks to Flint, dark and spooky back there, as he looks back to Uno, and you, Jack, as he looks over to you, Magnus. You don't have to board any ship you don't want to. If you're looking to help, you can speak to Sinclair about that or join the crew. However, that is why I brought you all in here. Some of you, actually all of you except for you, Kadon, are aware of our predicament. Or all of you are not aware of our predicament except for you, Kadon. About 7 months ago, our home, the grotto, was hit. Pirate hunters managed to find the location. Whether we have a rat in our midst or they just got lucky, paid the right person the right amount of money. They captured a good number of us. That's why our numbers are so stretched thin here. They hung and executed others. They've been holding the grotto. They have our food stores. They have most of our docking papers, both legitimate and illegitimate. We are stuck at sea. Unless we keep taking slaver vessels or start hitting cargo ships and merchant traders, we're going to run out of food. You, priest, should know better than anyone that starvation is one of the worst deaths.
Of course, and I might not have joined the crew if I knew you didn't have food.
Well, Sinclair is incredibly convincing. As he grins and looks over. Sinclair just kind of taking meeting notes. Any other disputes about last night before I get into my proposition for each of you?
Yeah, she doesn't know. Not about the dispute, but the ship I was pulled from. I need to know the name of it.
Alright, I'll tell you the name. But it's going to be hard to find. Points to Kadan. He decided to go through it. At the bottom of the ocean. But I know where it is.
Kadan kind of just scratches the back of his head.
So we have a debt. We have hired help that is here for the money. What about the rest of you? The mongrel, the songbird, and the yellowjack.
What about us? We're just hostages here. But they have no food now, stranded at sea. I did not realize any of this.
We have food for the next few weeks. At hard rations, we could last about a month and a half.
Looks immediately at Sinclair remembering something. He's in this room, right?
Yeah, Sinclair's like right across from you.
Like that's what the comment was about last night about the Captain culling half rations, wasn't it?
Sinclair's
You
like,
knew. Alluded to it.
Maybe. Listen, he hasn't called them yet. He looks to Sinclair, or looks to the Kraken. The Kraken just shakes his head. So, we're fine. We are alright. We probably won't need to do half rations for a couple of weeks as long as Billy doesn't decide to get on a drunken stupor again. Alright! As Billy pipes up from the back.
Alright, sorry, what was the question? What about us?
Do you wish to join the crew? Or do you just want to see a means to an end?
Sinclair asked me that last night, and currently I am out on a pilgrimage to Cospater. I mean, there's quite a journey from where we are now. However, I would need to know more about you, possibly, in that journey. You seem to do well. You seem to kind of protect the weak at sea and only punish the wicked, mostly. You do plunder them, but it's fine. I mean, it was stolen goods to begin with. But when I hear we're attacking pirate hunters that aren't consorting with slavers, I'm thinking we're attacking normal people who are just doing their job.
So if they're pirate hunters, unlike last night, most pirate hunters are mercenaries. People that were paid by the Coalition or by, well, mostly the Coalition. They are people doing a job. No different than Malachi. No different
raise my
than
hand.
any of you.
Alright, I'm like,
You stood here. Your hand is still raised. Would you like to ask something?
Yeah, he's kind of like looking at you, thinking you have a question.
I do. This might be, a bit dumb. What exactly is the Coalition?
The Coalition is they're like an empire, a kingdom. A collective of towns and cities within Lytandriel that is slowly growing its reach throughout most of lower southern Lytandriel. They are at war with a slowly dwindling group of elves in the jungles, trying to wipe them out of their own proper homeland.
Who are doing nothing wrong. Simply living their lives as they wanted to in the jungle to be free.
They're controlling and a problem. And once piracy became an issue for them again, they started to reinstate their pirate hunter regiments, as well as hiring mercenaries as pirate hunting vessels. I give the mercenaries a chance to stand down. Most of them are paid well enough that they won't, and we do what we must. However, the regiments wish to murder us. Doesn't matter if we were holding an entire orphanage of wayward children, trying to take them to a peaceful town in Ebonvale. They would sink us, solely because we are an unregistered free vessel. And they see those as pirates. There are privateers that are being killed by pirate hunters. There are many people being killed by pirate hunters, and they're the scum of the earth. Some of the worst the Coalition has to offer. Most of them former prisoners themselves.
Oh. I was not aware of this.
The bands of cutthroats and murderers given government contracts. And more equipment than they know what to do with. A few of them consider themselves God's righteous blades. Those are the ones you have to worry about. My proposition is this. Mongrels want a ship's name and a location. I can give you that. You want to go to Karspater. I can give you that. The songbird wants to get as far away as possible. I can give you that. Whether you stick with my crew or not, from now until we take the grotto back, you are my boarding party. My entire boarding party was taken hostage and possibly executed at the grotto. I have no forward attack team. I have nobody to get my jobs done, and I cannot risk losing any more officers. We already lost our navigator when we lost the grotto. Luckily, we ran into dear Mint here.
Okay.
So you can afford to lose us.
I'm sorry, but as a mercenary, you shouldn't be offended by being expendable.
It's also, you don't have anyone else, really. So...
Are you sure about that? At least for... I'm concerned what might happen when I'm not around you.
I need you. He sighs and kind of looks at his feet. Looks back at you. I need you to be comfortable on your own, as well as by my side. I need you to learn to have my control relinquished. To take the reins for yourself. And keep these lot in line. If they decide to join the crew, they need proper example. What better than to pass my teachings to you, to them?
What happens if I slip the leash and...
Then it is their job to keep you in line. Or more.
What? Sorry, what does that mean?
Sometimes...
Slip the leash.
Sometimes combat can take over a man. Create bloodlust in his heart. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we get sent into a fury and rage and become a storm unlike any other.
And you're prone to doing this, then?
He looks over to Kadan.
Yeah, Magnus asks this to Kadan when he says that.
Yes.
Okay.
That ship that sank, it was because of one of my bloodlusts.
Sorry. You sank a ship with your bare hands because you were angry.
I look at the Kraken.
The Kraken just gives a fucking happens, man. Shrug like.
How do you even sink a ship from the inside?
You go through it, top to bottom.
Oh, it's fun.
All right then.
When I lose myself, it is like different person behind helm.
Well, how susceptible are you to magic? I know a paralyzing spell or two. I can maybe cast
I
on
would
you. When you
glare at
do
him and do not cast your filthy magic on me.
even when you have slipped the leash in a danger to hurt other people, I think I will do so without your regard. Thank you very much. But do you not agree with that? If you slip the leash, of course I'm not going to cast anything on you when you're not like this. That's not my intention. But do you agree with it when you slip the leash?
sure. But you take your magics off me when I am back.
Of course.
If that doesn't work, I can always help out as well.
When
What do you have in mind?
Oh, you see, when I get really, really angry, I cause big storm, and I get stronger. I just knock out. Or we wrestle off vessel, and then you just scoop us out of ocean.
Looks like a few of us have ambitions.
Maury laughs. Asta's plan is the same as mine. The Don gets out of line, you give him a cuddle, hop, right in the face.
Exactly. That's how when I got lost, or what you call it, off the leash back in the day, I just got a good, and they brought me right back.
That sounds like abuse.
That is most likely abuse or oppression, for sure. Of course, I cannot. You two are twice the size of me. I'm not doing that to either of you. All I have is my magic.
Just while this whole conversation is happening, Kadon is kind of like rubbing the scars on his neck.
Okay. So, as Sinclair steps forward, do you agree to the terms? That you'll be the boarding party?
Oh, yes. What do we get in return? Just deliver to the destination, finds a ship.
Una will be given passage to her ship as well as chance to raid it. The ship will wait until she is done.
Seeing as I paid nothing to come aboard here, sure, yeah, absolutely.
What is it you want, Flint? Just to get away?
I just need to get away. Real quick though. Mr. Kraken, sir.
Please, Mr. Kraken was my father.
Okay, well, were you aware that Maxon was gonna be there last night?
He takes the book that's been in his hand the whole time and he throws it onto the ground. Or onto the table. I was.
Was your plan for, specifically me to be there to see him die?
I wanted you to hear him tell you he was going to betray you. Tell you that he was going to sell you into slavery or some type of other vile trade.
See,
I didn't want you to end your day trusting a man that that sides with the coalition, that has a deep-rooted family history with subjugation and control over people who just want to be free.
Yeah, I get that. I'm having some issues. Just knowing if I can trust anybody. I don't. Frankly, sir, I don't even know if I can trust you.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't trust me at all. Your captain, you are meant to be loyal to. When I say hoist the sails, you hoist the sails. If I tell you to load a cannon, you load a cannon. But do not trust me. There's a difference between trust and loyalty. You trust the
Sorry,
man,
what?
You trust the man that you would sleep next to. That you would share a home with, break bread with. I am your employer. I am your captain. I am not your friend. The only one of you who should trust me, officers excluded, as he looks over at everybody, including Mint, is you, as he looks over at Kadon.
Kadon nods.
We are a crew. We are loyal to each other. We are not a family. There are people on this ship that hate each other. Sinclair hates Cobb. Everybody mostly hates Cub. But there
I
are
also have heard.
men that are more loyal to Cub than they are to me. But they still sit when I say sit. Find people you can trust in this world, Flint. It might be me, but more than likely not. This journal told me. A journal I took off of Anthony Maxon. Told me of his dealings with pirate hunters regularly, but not just any crew. Apparently he is a regular monthly dinner with Alicent Dubois. A captain of a valiant pirate hunting vessel, as well as a lieutenant amongst their ranks. She has sunk many of vessels. She has put many people to the blade. And even more, swinging from any galley in any coalition port. It took her a long time to raise to her ranks being an elf, but that should make her even more feared. She was the one sighted by Sinclair at the grotto. Having this journal confirms it, and having their meeting schedule tells me that she will be there in a few days, and we are just about a few days away from the grotto. I want to take back my home. I want to restock and get my men fed. I want to be able to travel to ports and live freely again. So, will you help me with these?
This is something. This is something you want to do right away.
This will be done in a few days because I want Alicent Dubois' head on a fucking pike.
Aye, Captain.
Okay.
There's a good meal in it for you if they left our chef alive. As well as some money, a few days rest in a nice bed. Get you off a boat.
Any rules, Captain?
He grins, menacingly, baring his canines. Sinclair, Codon, hoist the red flag. Draw no quarter.
Aye.
They all die.
Anyone want to learn how to hoist a flag? I then look at Asta. Your crew now. With me.
Alright,
I
the
lift
two of
flag.
you leave. Flint, Uno. Magnus, stay behind. Everybody else get the fuck out.
Okay.
Boop. You now have control.
Ah.
Oh,
You guys were seeing the little cutscene I was doing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Wow.
thought it was great. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to click on the door. You have to right click on the door.
Everyone just
Oh my
moving
god.
themselves.
Oh my god. Just mass chaos.
Are the officers still in here?
The officers are all fucking off.
Okay.
I mean, you can ask someone to stay if you want to talk.
No, I don't.
Oh fuck.
Oh, good.
The flags are super high up there. We gotta get up there, man.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Hee
I appreciate that you guys are actually up there.
There they go.
There they go.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh.
Even Mango leaves.
No! I pet Mango as he leaves.
Man.
My heart is broken.
I'll delete fake Mango. Initiative or advantage for Snazzy, please. Of course.
I was about to say initiative. Holy shit.
We're fighting the Kraken now, motherfucker.
Yeah,
We're fighting
Holy
Mango.
test your metal. Okay.
Is the door closed behind us?
Yes. I just gotta close it. Where the fuck is Flynn? There he is.
God, this would be such a tight space for two giant men.
Are you up here with me?
It is. I was gonna say, there's no would be. It is. It's very tight up there.
We're just like peck to peck. Just
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Back to back.
Dude, you were like just chest to chest trying to put up this flag.
Titties touching?
Titties
Yeah.
touching.
For free?
For free.
and you don't get to see.
In front of everyone?
No,
As-
we're too high up for you guys to
Fuck
see.
up there. Yeah.
As the door closes, the officers leave. Though I called my order, though some of you will dispute it, and though some of my officers and men will question you for not obeying it, the three of you are not crew. Therefore, you're also not hired help, therefore you do not have to listen to us hoisting the red flag.
Oh, meaning we don't have to kill if we don't want to.
If you do not want to kill, you do not have to.
I appreciate that.
If you join the crew, an order is an order. Do we understand?
Aye.
Aye.
Just gonna nod.
Any questions?
I have plenty of questions, but I'm sure you don't want me to take too much of your time.
Maybe after we get the grotto back, we can have a lengthy conversation in much more comfortable abode.
Sure.
What's on the table in front of us?
It's a big map of the world and some little like carved boats. They're very crudely carved, and a few little carved fort markers, as well as a couple candles and some books.
I memorize it.
Okay. You now know where the grotto is.
Nice.
Oh, where's the grotto now?
The grotto is in the uncharted islands of southwestern Lythandriel.
Southwest Lythandriel. By where Soren is there, and or closer to the west, further west than that Soren?
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe
like-
you guys picked up in Soren.
like-
I'm not even sure where.
Yeah,
Mr.
you can kind of be from any of the places really. Picking you up from Soren would have worked. Yeah, it's kind of like up in that like Red Sea area and around the bend of the peninsula, and kind of all the islands are like just uncharted around this kind of southwestern peak of Lythandriel proper.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just uncharted because they're like little tiny islands. Some of them sink, some of them disappear.
Like the Pacific Ocean,
Yeah.
kinda.
Okay. So the door opens without anybody opening it, and you are all free to go. The Kraken steps back into his room.
Oh, where'd my view go?
Ah.
Oh, there I am.
So if you guys want the camera to stop adjusting, you can actually lock the view in place by hitting the little padlock next to the green diamond. And that'll stop it from deciding where to go.
Oh. Fucking A.
Sinclair is going to go sail the ship. Are the boys titty to titty?
Yep, titty to titty.
All the boys are titty to titty.
Oh yeah, you guys.
All this titty to titty. Nobody to see.
Damn.
Any conversations as your titty to titty? I'm gonna make y'all titty to titty.
I would say Mint would go up, like higher up to do some navigation, but she has drowned. I cannot get her out of the water.
Mint's dead. Make a new character.
Yeah.
We just see like the fucking bubbles coming out of the face.
Are you wanting to go up one of the masts?
Yeah, like onto
She
the
gets
little.
to see the titty to titty.
Yeah, I need to watch the titty to titty.
You'd actually
I hope
be.
she's like with the eyeglass. And
You'd
looking
actually
around
be
to see
in
what-
Yeah.
You'd actually be in a forward mast, so the one in front of theirs.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you can.
Hidden by the sail.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just
Little
get to see the
teta-teta
silhouette.
there.
You get to
Yeah,
see
the
the silhouettes.
What is happening?
What is that?
It's like that scene from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anybody doing anything else as the ship it begins plotting a course? You hear Sinclair yelling out orders and Billy kind of repeating them as the crew begins moving. Sails begin to unfurl and catch wind as the ship picks up speed.
Go pet Mango.
Mango is petting, is kind of sitting on top one of the cannons on the main deck, and you give him pets. He purrs, but he remains vigilant. He's a pretty big cat. Like you've seen like dock cats. You've seen like cats that kind of are just the strays that everyone kind of feeds. This cat's fairly large. Like he's too big for a normal cat.
Like fatty size.
Bigger
Like
than
a dog
fatty.
size?
He's about the size of a border collie.
Jesus.
He's pretty big.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty
Like a
big.
dog-sized cat?
Almost. Yeah, hold on.
Like a wolf-sized cat?
No, not a wolf size.
A border
Oh, a
collie.
border collie is only a little smaller than a wolf. Let's get on it. Let's be honest.
Hold on. This is a good representation. This is how big the cat is.
Let's see it.
This is how big.
Show me the kitty.
Fucking Maine Coon.
Oh,
Oh, he is a Maine Coon.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah,
I love it.
But he's got
Big
rounded
cat.
ears. He looks, like I said, he looks like a little lion.
Love it.
Little orange-y lion. And as you all begin kind of moving about the ship, give me a survival check, Mint, and tell me what you're trying to look for. The boys are hoisting the red flag. Anybody doing anything else?
If there's any work to be done, I'll help.
You can see some sailors struggling with sails, and you kind of go and grab the rope and start helping them hoist and tie things down.
I got a 17.
Hell yeah. Okay. Malachi, Magnus, Flint.
Flint is still very much in his head. He heads towards the front of the boat, and he starts playing a tune on his violin.
Okay.
One that his mentor taught him, Gil. And as he gets towards the end of his song, just hear, heed the sign that says, "Beware the beast of rock and bay." And he kind of smiles.
All right. Malachi, not doing anything. Helping
I
the
would have.
crew?
I would have went to go see where Flint went.
Just up at the front, playing.
Would I have seen him playing?
Yep.
I would have watched from a few feet away. Just won't say anything to let him play, and then after he finishes, I was just sort of like clapping.
Oh, I didn't know anyone was listening.
Big crew.
Fair.
Oh, good.
Thanks. Lots of practice.
Ah, right. You had a mentor.
Yeah. Gil, he was from the circus that I was at. He taught me everything I know.
Huh. You say Rock Bin Bay?
Rotfin Bay, yeah. He told me about a story of this terrifying creature that plagued a city, and he's saying it at the taverns nearby to kind of get a rile out of the local patrons at the taverns. It sounds like actually there actually was a crew of folks who actually defeated the beast, from what he told me.
Defeated a beast. So it wasn't just a story.
Yeah, not everything a bard says is made up.
And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Whoa! Is that how I think it is?
Fair.
Welcome back.
Cat break over.
No. Cat break never over.
We're looking at kitties.
Well, that sounds sus.
It does, but fuck it. Deal with it, people. So, is everyone here?
Yar.
Now we're forever holding. All right. So, as the ship picks up speed and begins traveling rather quickly, those of you who are not used to being on a ship, you do have to brace yourself. Conversations are had throughout the traveling time, but most of the regular crew have duties, as people are preparing cannons and getting ready for any manner of attack. Mint. In the distance, you do see a series of islands. There's a number of them on the horizon, to every direction. You can see one off in the distance, but this is a small cluster. Usually it's bad territory to even sail in. You ring the bell and you hear the crew begin to kind of quietly hum to themselves and stomp their feet as they work. Any last-minute conversations before you come upon your destination? Or before we accelerate a bit.
I just want to find Mint real quick.
Sure. Mint would be up in the roost.
I'm up there.
Oh, I dropped you.
Oh no!
Oh my
Oh no!
Malachi falls from the top and dies.
No.
Guys, first I
I'll
drowned,
die.
he dies. Man, dangerous ship.
When I reach the top, I go, psst.
As you clamber up there.
Hello, Mal.
Question.
And she'll help him up. Yes.
Oh. I'm like trying to give her enough space so she's not crowded.
Yeah, I guess we'd be pretty stuffed up there. Oh well.
You know about stars and constellations and all that, right?
Mhm.
Do you know about the moon cycles?
Well, I'm assuming she would know about the moon cycles. Yes,
You would, yes.
I do.
How many days till the next full moon? For either.
DM.
The next full moon will be in 2 to 3 days. You're not entirely sure. Yeah, the next. You're not entirely sure which moon, but the next one would be in a couple days.
I'm not in. Go ahead.
I was gonna say just which is when you're due to be landing at the grotto.
I'm not entirely sure on which moon, but it should be in 2 to 3 days. Probably by the time we hit the grotto.
Oh, great, perfect.
Yeah, Mint knows about his little situation, I believe, or would he have mentioned that to her?
He would have not.
Okay.
Any other comment? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, she was just gonna offer, like, anything I can help with? Are you gonna be okay? Why do you ask?
Just... if something happens that none of us can control, would you look at me differently?
I think you're a little too far from your mic, by the way.
She would kind of, like, look up and scratch the back of her neck. Really depends what exactly, but if it was something that you truly weren't behind, in a sense, losing control, I don't think I could look at you differently.
Okay. Just wondering. I'll leave you back to your work. I mean...
Sounds good. Farewell.
I'll head back down.
I was going to talk to Asta, but I noticed you left, so...
Oh, no, that was me. I went
Oh,
to
right.
turn Asta, and I dropped him.
Oh,
I'm still up there. I just fell.
oh, I'm simply fallen 100 feet. I'm okay, though.
I'll walk it off. It's okay.
There we go.
How are you settling in?
I mean, this is only really the second day, so alright, I guess. But hearing about the food shortage makes me think we shouldn't have eaten so much yesterday.
Oh, like Sinclair said, unless Captain calls half rations, we are fine. Plus, you have not had a real meal in your life, it would seem. So spoil yourself a bit. I had to learn to do the same.
That is fair. So, how does one go about getting job on this boat? Do you just get told? Do you choose what you want to do? I don't really understand.
People do what job fits them best. You would be surprised some of the crew does not like climbing up here. That is why I handle flags. I used to climb trees from where I was from. This is nothing compared to them.
Trees must have been very big where you're from, because you're very big. No small tree be able to handle your weight.
No. And, yes. And anyways, this fellow, as I kind of gesture to him also being a tall, big fellow, a fellow giant, as people would call us. There is one that is a part of the old boarding crew. His name is Cobb. You've probably heard mention of his name.
I think once or twice.
He loves to fight. And he will try to pick fight with you, just because you are big and strong looking.
I do not respond well to challenge. Just because of my upbringing, I have to then fight him with all I got.
Neither do I. That is why I simply walk away. But Cobb, he knows how to press the right buttons. He is... Kraken has told me, a jackass.
Should I rearrange his teeth then?
You can try. There's the reason he was leader of boarding party and he is first mate. As much as I would like to rearrange his teeth as well, I do not think it would go well. Perhaps
Captain did not seem
wouldn't-
very
Okay.
interested in interrupting fight yesterday until you stepped in. Fight went on for a little bit.
Because it was beneath his time.
I guess his second in command, he would not want us rearranging face.
He's called as a jackass. And he will try to poke at you. He will call you names. He will find what bothers you the most and call you the most.
But he will be very disappointed. Not very much bothers me. If, in fact, nothing really at all.
That is good. Just be careful around him.
Speaking of which, where do I get a weapon? As you can see, I used my hands, but I'm not very good at that like you are. I like a big, strong, heavy thing, like anchor, like the
Mori.
one Monkey had.
You can ask Mori, he might have weapons that are adjusted to your size.
Where I used to fight, I used to use a big maul. But obvious reasons that is not with me anymore.
I would, like I said, ask Mori. He is War Master for a reason. If he does not have weapon that is suitable for you, he can find one close on deck.
Okay.
As the days pass, is there a weapon would be given to you? You can take a spare anchor that was stolen and is a trophy. You could also take, there are a number of maces and hammers that are below deck. But if you're looking for like a big two-hander, the anchor would be the closest.
Take the anchor then, because I need a big two-hander.
Just use a great hammer in D&D Beyond.
Great hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything someone specifically wants to prepare or do in the coming 2 days as you travel towards the grotto?
I just draw all of the maps in my book.
Okay. It would take you the 2 days to get through just the islands and like half of this part of the world. Very detailed.
2 days prior to reaching the grotto, I will offer someone a blessing to my god, essentially.
Okay.
I touch one humanoid who so it's called ceremony and it's dedication under ceremony. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Oh, I guess sorry, I thought it said 2 days. I guess before it happens.
Just before we get
when the target makes a saving throw, roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the save. Creature can benefit from this right only once.
Okay. So who are you giving?
Possibly the more religious want to.
Um,
Or can you give it to Mori if he wants it?
Mori would deny it, just for the sake of that way somebody of the party gets it.
Oh, I see everyone frozen.
Oh, they should be fine. Yeah, I see everybody fine.
No.
Pat, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear
both.
you.
Might just be his end then. I could hear him just fine though. So whoever wants to take that can be decided amongst you guys.
Okay.
And then, any other preparations before the day?
One of the nights when we're in the bunks.
Yeah.
Since I share a bunk with Mint.
Yeah.
I'll just poke my head down. Mint, I have a favor to ask.
Yes.
I do not trust Monkey Man. And his magics are tied to... And you all make like a weird grandiose gesture to gods. I don't understand gods. I've seen your magic. It is natural. If I am to lose control, are you able to resist?
I could try. If anything, I won't use magic on you if you do not consent. but
If there is nothing to stop me from hurting others, go ahead.
I'll do what I can.
Do not tell Monkey Man, I don't trust him.
Your secret's safe with me.
You can't trust somebody without the many names.
That is a lot of names. I mean, I just have one, so...
I know, I only have one name too. Where do you get 9 other names? I get, you learn them from your masters, but...
Yeah, that's
because-
a lot.
As Billy just kind of starts shaking the bunks. And he rolls over, tucking in his he has a little stuffed bear. He sleeps with.
Billy, I'll kick you in the head.
Sorry, Billy.
As time passes and you come upon the islands, it looks just like a ship trap. A place where people would think treasure would be and dock their ship only to run aground sooner than expected and become stuck here without any food. But the Kraken and the crew begin gathering their weapons and getting ready, bringing all of you to small ships along the side. Along the side of the vessel. Most of the crew is remaining on the Wayward Sun. 2 little dinghies are placed in the water. The Kraken, Mori, and a few others get in one, as all of you get in the other, and begin to sail towards the islands. Who's rowing?
I'll row.
Okay.
Do we need 2 people?
Need 2 people.
I'll help.
Okay. If you click on your character, it should bring you to the boat. Probably in the water. Also give the map a minute to load. Can everybody see everything?
Oh, Mango's with
Yeah.
No! Look at him! He's in charge.
He's gonna save
Combat cat.
He's in charge.
Oh my god. The angle I had the boat in him at, it looked like he was pointing. Hold on, let me do screens.
He's a good though.
So Kadan's rowing, and then somebody who else?
Me.
Okay. I've now put on lock to grid. I might have to turn it off real quick so I can put you down. All right.
Put me down.
Bam, you're dead. All right. Does anybody disagree where they are at on the boat?
No.
Nope.
Got
It
it.
looks like he's pointing.
Everybody can see?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pat, you're good to go with the issues that were happening on your end there? You can hear everyone and you're good?
Says Steam and Discord aren't connecting, but my internet is fine. What the fuck?
Oh. Maybe just drag him down in one call. See if that helped. Get him! What's the time I've done? Oh, he does look like he's pointing. It's cute. This way.
This way.
It's too bad about Pat's.
Finally fucking
Oh, there we
back.
go. Yay! Okay, perfect. Fine.
Jesus H.
Okay, so no complaints about where you're at in the dinghy, Pat.
I have no idea. I was trying to say something before I even crashed. I don't know if anyone heard that.
I heard you were going to give Somebody the ceremony, and then I told the party that whoever wants, they can kind of talk about it amongst themselves with you. About whoever's gonna give that, or whoever you're gonna give it to.
It's basically a bless that I don't have to have concentration for.
Yep.
And that you can just use for any will, or not will, save. Save.
So who wants it?
I mean, if no one wants to take it, I'll take it.
All right. So
I do not trust Monkey Man, so no.
So you give it to Mint.
You don't trust me? You barely even know me!
All that you missed, Pat, was 2 days passed, people prepared, got ready. Most of the crew stayed on the Wayward Sun as the ship came along. The dinghies were pulled up alongside. The Kraken, Maury, Billy, and a few members of the crew, as well as Mango, got in one dinghy. You all got in the other. Uno and Kadan are rowing as you pull up upon a small series of islands that people would usually consider a ship trap, but is apparently where you need to be. As the ships begin, or as the dinghies begin pulling up between two of these islands, where the rocks almost meet, you hear the Kraken call out. All right, halt here. This is where I need you to go to work. You need to decide and scout. See how you're going to take this. We're going to go through this main channel here to the left, around the center of the islands, and hit the one building of the grotto. Quick, clean, and effective. You lot can either go through this cave directly in front of us here, or go to the channel of the right, where the shipwreck is, and go from there, swim across, take the boat across. It's all completely up to you. We won't attack until you all do.
Well, I can tell you I certainly won't be swimming. Magnus looks at his armor.
Should we not have waited till nightfall?
It's like getting close to sunset. So you guys can choose to wait. If you choose to scout, as he's telling you, from the middle of the caves, I need to know, or if you're going to choose to scout from the island, I need to know that as well.
Can we
Does
climb
everyone
this?
have dark vision?
Can you climb these little islands?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty harsh and hard to traverse.
You have to bring me back into the game, sorry.
Oh. I forgot it does that. Boop.
Yeah.
You can climb the islands, but it's going to be at a significant disadvantage.
Okay.
Is there a signal we're supposed to be sending out to you?
Here, as he tosses a stone to you, Malachi. It's a small kind of granite stone with a purple swirl in the middle of it. If you tell me you're attacking, whispering it into that stone, it'll crack and it'll send a message to me. Me and my men will board from where we're attacking from and get the party started.
I think we should go through the cave and wait for dark to fully set in before we go. What do you guys think?
I think you guys can see the island from where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can scout from the island or scout from the cave, and then time is all on you.
Where is this cave?
So there's the Kraken is going to go from the channel to the left and head around and hit the grotto from the other side. Maury tosses a spyglass to Mint. You can either go straight ahead and into the cave where one of the little islands is, right in front of you, or you can go off to the right and scout from the island where there's a shipwreck. There's two little scouting spots. You could also, like Kadan was trying, climb the island, but it would be, or the rocky crag, but it would be fairly difficult.
And is the shipwreck just that ship that's off to the side there, or is that?
Yeah, the shipwreck is the one off to the side there. Yeah.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Not the one around the island. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the busted ship.
If you click on your character, it'll bring you to the map, or to where you are.
Yeah. No, I just did not look to the east first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. Asta, you think that this cave connects to the island that they're on? Is that your assumption?
That is my guess. I'm guessing it's not really a cave so much as it is a tunnel, maybe.
So we could go off that, or what would we do with the shipwreck?
I don't know.
That's one where we would have to swim, right?
Especially if we don't want to end up swimming, the shipwreck is much farther away than just going through the tunnel of the cave.
Pat, if you wouldn't mind muting while you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good.
Would
Do we have any
Kadan
idea how many of them are there?
Seeing as their lieutenant is here, a good number of them might be, but it's undetermined on their actual numbers.
do you have a guess?
24 at most.
That's not so bad.
3 or 4 apiece.
I have a dumb idea.
Hmm.
Could, do this stealthily. That's, probably an option that most of us want to do. Or we go full distraction. If we cause a distraction enough to gain the attention of these people, and either are taken as prisoner, prisoner back to the island, while, the rest of the crew goes around, starts flanking. And then we can start a whole fuck all.
If we want distraction, I could go off to shipwreck, make lots of noise, or cause my thunder.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can do something over there at the shipwreck.
I can easily get to the land by myself. That is not a problem.
Not even all of us have to be a distraction if some of us are hiding.
It work especially well if we wait for dark to fall, because then I would glow pretty bright. I don't know.
Pretend that our ship got crashed.
It's just telling me where I need to go. I am inexperienced in this. I normally just face things head on.
It's an
Same.
option.
I also think a distraction might be good. If just Asta, maybe even Asta or Malachi, if you guys go make a flashy distraction, we could hide through the caves and flank, like you said.
Can meet you back on the island.
Mm-hmm.
You're certain you can escape.
Hmm?
You're certain you can escape.
No, but where's the
Not the
fun in
problem.
not trying?
Well, it's just that there's no reinforcements for him if they send too many men or something.
Don't worry about that. They won't be able to reach us.
What was the Kraken going to do again?
he's going to go that way, and he'll point to like the left channel. And he said he's going to go all the way around.
They're flanked too. They're coming in anyway.
And he's hitting them with cannons, or this is his grotto, so I assume he doesn't want to blow it up. But
I think he's going to sound like we're trying to do.
Oops, I was muted. He's gonna go around to the left side and just hit it with men.
can I ping? How do I ping again?
You can't ping, but I can. You could use a ruler.
Some bullshit.
Use the ruler, draw it out. Yeah. Use the fireball mode.
Where the fuck is the measure?
If you M.
Turn everything else off? Yeah, it's on though.
Oh,
You get all fireball mode.
You have to click and then drag. So the Kraken's gonna go around this way. If you guys see my big line. I hope you do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Kraken's gonna go around that way and go for building 1. You guys are gonna go to building 2.
Which building? Which is 2?
2 is the one
on the right.
I didn't point at.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one on the right.
Perhaps a distraction isn't the best course of action if we're going to lure more away from where the Kraken is wanting to strike. We just are meaning he's just tasking us with taking out the other half of the compound. That's correct then?
Yes.
I think he's just I'm assuming they have some sort of defenses on the compound itself, so if we draw people out, we can just use those and blast them.
We actually have no defenses. They need to be put into place now that people know where this is, but this was a secret location.
Oh, I would have assumed you had a cannon or two.
Nope.
God damn it.
We have a very large crew.
You went for maximum discretion with this hideout.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so. Weird.
So I suppose caves is our best bet then?
You are good swimmers.
I can swim very well.
There's also like the series of islands behind the shipwreck. If you're wanting to just take the boat around, like you guys can kind of take the boat anywhere. Really? I just need to know where you're scouting from, just so I could send you certain information.
Alakite, are you good swimmer?
I'm trying to think of my character. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's just athletics for swimming, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it athletic?
And then
Yeah.
Constitution to hold your breath.
Yeah. Everybody
if
in
you don't wear
D&D has
heavy
an
shit.
absolute stupid amount of holding breath.
I'm super good at swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, I can swim pretty well too.
I just don't like getting wet.
You don't think I should go over to the shipwreck island and cause distraction while you guys try and catch them from behind?
I'm not a big fan of the distraction idea, to be honest.
I would just be
think
very
it's
worried
best-
for someone who is off
Yeah.
alone from the rest of the group.
I think we
Well,
should
Even
then
if you
I'll
are
stay
your
together.
Stormcaster self, you know.
I'll be
I'll
with
show
him.
it.
Well, these are pirate hunters. They might not want to be taking you as prisoner.
That
They
is
will
a fair-
definitely execute
That would
you
mean
on
they
sight.
have to catch me. I have a trick up my sleeve.
I just point to Kraken as he says that.
Maybe not a distraction then.
But what if, Let me take a look at the
Steal their
grotto.
clothes.
Can
and go back and
I-
gas them, but-
Can I look at the grotto intently, because I know the grotto?
Yes, you can. Also, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I designed this map very well.
You did good. I like the barrels. Nice little touch.
Yeah.
I like the floating docks. Alright. Kraken, where do you think where most of their people will be?
I think a good number of I think a good number of them are going to be in the main house. Some of them might be drinking if they left the bartender alive within the tavern.
I would think they would leave bartender alive.
They might be able to serve their own drinks, who knows?
Oh, okay. Well,
Or
what
go-
if...
Go ahead.
What if, we don't go off of distraction, but, some of us go and sabotage some of their defense actions beforehand?
Could always do that. Take out their dock guards. On the stone dock, might be quickest.
It might be like, that one time you hit town and that they didn't even know until you were in the tavern.
Yes, I think that would be best. If you go, hit the stone dock, it would pull them out of the tavern, maybe even pull some of them out of the main house and get us time to go around.
Yes.
Hit the central building and you're in Mori's home.
And that way, when people come looking, it's all of us there.
Exactly.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And if they come to Stone Dock, when they see us on Stone Dock, they don't know that we're not alone.
Exactly.
And then you can come in behind them, and we can crush them in the maw.
Sounds like a plan.
There
to me.
is the problem of getting there without being spotted. Do these people have powder weapons, or what?
They do, yes.
Oh.
Oh no.
It would be,
So, getting shot of the water is a worry.
it would be best in order for you to let the sun go down just a little bit and just lay down on the boat, lay down on the dinghy and coast it towards one of the docks. Maybe even covering yourselves with a blanket.
I could take if we wait for it to get darker, I could take 2 of the lighter ones with me. And then I'll just point to the sky.
Oh.
Huh?
With you.
Oh.
Yeah. As in, I have 2 arms, I carry 2 light ones, and we fly.
You can
Sorry,
fly
you fly.
like...
Yes. I can fly.
How?
He's just gonna shrug.
You don't have
I love
wings.
him.
You fly like eagle.
Where are y'all
It's very weird.
scouting
You'll
from?
see. You'll see.
So I
Where
can,
are we going then?
yeah, where are you scouting from so I can put you there and give you the information on the grotto?
Are we voting?
Scouting from?
Yes, so you either scout from the cave, and I give you information based on what you see from the cave, or you scout from the island, and I give you information based on what you see from the island.
I think.
Okay, so I guess we're going island because we're going
go
to
island,
attack
yeah.
the dock, right? Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, so you don't have to move the boats. I see.
Yeah!
Genius.
Because I
I was
can't
like, why
fucking
don't-
move the boat.
I was like, why are those boats there?
Don't worry about it.
Potential scouting. We unlocked a flight path.
As you guys should be able to move now. Alright. Just for the sake of time, I'm turning on the grid, so you guys can actually use WASD to move your minis.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I can't. It's moving
No,
my
I can't.
camera.
Arrows.
Oh yeah, arrows. Sorry.
Ah, what? It's cute.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Bones.
Mint has the spyglass.
I just dropped my phone.
Is Mint going to be the one scouting, or is someone else going to scout?
I can scout. That's fine.
Okay.
How deep is this water?
I do.
Oh.
Is this water like deep enough? Like if I drop Kadan in there, he's gone.
Yes.
I think it's like, no, it's not that deep. He would be gone, but it's like, I think it's only 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
For me.
Are these bones actually here?
Everything you see on the map is there.
I'm gonna pick up the skull.
It's like,
Alas, poor Yorick.
much like all my other maps, everything you actually see is there. If something's supposed to be different, I will change or tell you.
Is this chest unlocked?
It is empty.
I still pull it out and I start putting the bones in it.
You start piling the bones in the chest.
Why are you piling bones in chest?
Yes, what are you doing?
You want the bones out here?
They were there before we came?
Those bones have probably been there longer than Grotto has been there.
So, just put them away.
I think
What?
he's just starting a collection of bonds.
You know,
You know what?
Typically
That's
you
a good
bury
idea.
bones.
You bury bones?
Typically, yeah.
Why?
Respectful of the dead.
so,
What do you mean why? You don't know that people don't bury their dead?
Who has the spike?
Where are you from?
Okay.
And I'm hiding up top in some bushes.
The guy's so confused.
You're
like,
hiding real well. Oh, where? Oh, there you are. Jesus. As give me an athletics check to clamber up there.
Okay, okay. You want me to roll like in the app?
Yes, please.
Okay, 1 second here. Do. Let's hope this connects. Okay, it's not giving the +1, but we'll just add that after. Oh, an 8.
So as Mint is climbing and you're arguing about whether bones should be in the ground or just freely out, you hear "Ah!" as Mint tumbles off of the rocks and takes 3 points of damage. As
Oh
you-
no!
She slams into the dirt.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
I just really gotta learn that I'm bad at climbing and grabbing rope and doing anything athletic. Anyways,
Do you-
I'm gonna go.
Does somebody
Yeah.
does somebody help Mint up?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm gonna go help Mint
As
up.
you go and
Christ.
take their hand, her pinky is just at a 90-degree angle.
No!
No!
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It's just the
reach
flesh
a
wound,
monkey.
and she'll.
I can fix that for you.
Yeah, I can fix it, whichever one.
You go
I
ahead.
can also fix it. It's fine. I mean,
I
if
can
you want
also
to.
fix.
I mean, I can fix it, but you might not like how I fix.
Yeah, understandable.
Kadon, I have a feeling I was just going to do the same thing you were.
Just do it.
Oh my god.
Well,
Hold on.
whatever's easier, and she'll just like.
Oh
pull her
my god,
pinky out.
I already have Mint's little hand.
All right.
I'll just say, Lord of pure incantations, bless my touch with your healing, and I'll use my lay on hands.
As her pinky just snaps back into place. Disadvantage for
Thank you very
Mint.
much.
Okay.
Wow, way to
Wow.
kick someone while they're down.
Oh man.
How many hit points did you lose, Mint?
3.
Only 3.
Yeah, I'll give you 3.
And do you need help
Alright.
getting up there?
So
Maybe just a bit of a boost.
Ah, come on.
Okay.
I'll help.
Poor Mint.
So the way we're going to be doing disadvantage, so advantage you can use any point during this session if it's given by the community. Disadvantages will be on your next roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
So that
sense.
way, that way you're not like picking and choosing. As you are getting a boost from Kadon, I'll say it'll be on your next roll. So the roll after
Okay.
this. So that way you don't
Okay.
eat shit and break your legs off of Kadon's head.
What did you hit? Alright, do I need to roll anything?
No, your strength is more than high enough.
Do you want me to roll like right now?
Athletics check again with
okay.
with advantage.
Okay. Let us roll. Yeah. Oh. Alright, got a 14 this time.
You
What?
managed to climb up there, and it takes you the better part of 25 minutes to get all the way up to the top. You're very slow and trying your best not to fall, taking the widest paths you can. But looking through the spyglass, you see... I have images. You see a
Well,
number of
that's-
you see a number of guards on the dock, as well as a few guards standing out front of the tavern, drinks in hand and talking amongst themselves. The ones on the dock doing a patrol, similar to the pirate hunting vessel you hit a few days ago. They're wearing the iron, kind of dyed black iron armor with silver tracings, a flat brim hat, and a green cloaked cowl that is placed underneath the helmet with a cape that flows behind them. Most of them seem to be wielding spears, and some of them are wielding black powder muskets and other weapons. As they walk about the dock and give patrols, you do see towards the door of the tavern, there's this coiled serpent, similar to the one on the front of the Wayward Sun, and hanging from it is an individual in a like maroon long coat with a tan tunic and vest underneath, and what looks like kind of like dark brown or maybe black shorts, and they are just hanging from a rope, hung from the serpent's mouth.
Ooh.
Would you pass this information along at all?
Yeah, I'll shout it down.
For those that didn't see, I posted images and photo dump of what was seen in the spyglass.
Oh, cool.
For the sake of brevity and mercy, I'll allow you to climb down with relative ease.
Okay. Would you like me to roll at all?
No.
Okay. Take another 30 minutes. but
I'll
I mean-
offer my hand as Mint comes down.
It takes you about 15 minutes to climb back down.
Thank you. And then I'll just pass off the info. Not a whole lot, but there's some dude hanging.
With the description, Kadan, you would know that is the former navigator.
Oh. He's like being hostagified, or he's.
Oh, he's dead. They hung him by his neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought he was in a cage.
Sorry, I was taking my med.
No, he's very dead.
Oh. No, it's probably best that I'm just a tiny bit oblivious.
Yeah.
And he did not be a smart character. Oh, that's a previous navigator. Congratulations on your permanent position.
Thanks, I guess.
So
Sorry to hear about that, though, if you were friends at all with them.
I didn't really talk to him.
what is the plan?
So
We're pretty far from this dock.
Yep. You could take a boat. You could all swim.
or Asta can fly with
Two
two
of
small ones, I guess.
Question: where
Yes.
was the guards? The guards, were they just standing in the spot, or were they,
Patrolling.
Yeah.
I think the ones on the dock were patrolling.
The ones on the dock were
and the ones-
patrolling. Go ahead.
And the ones by the tavern were just standing guard.
Staying there. Is there a pattern on how far they're going on patrol?
Mint, you would have noticed a pattern of the ones on the dock seem to stay on the stone dock, and then the couple that pass by the ramp, one goes out of your line of sight, and then the other would go up and down the dock, going from the tavern to the stone dock, to the tavern to the stone dock.
Okay. I would relay that info once again to everyone.
So do we think we could actually row all the way up there with the backs turned from one cycle going to the tavern? The tavern is the building that we're going to be hitting, right?
Yes.
Why don't we just go to the island that's behind the stone dock and go sneak up from there?
I think that's a good idea.
One by one, kill them.
And we can go around the islands for cover.
That is not.
Do
the
we
best.
see what's on the other side of this island, though? There's like a dock there and some tents and shit.
You don't see that at all.
I can see it on the map.
You can
here,
see it
but-
on the map. Ignore that. Fucking don't look back there.
That's what I was asking. What I could see and what I couldn't.
Yeah, no, you can. You can't see that. It's blocked by the larger island.
So we wait till nightfall, and then we go around other islands, and then approach from the hind. Is that the idea?
We could actually, or instead of having to assail a cliffside, we could just float around the islands here for cover, and then that looks like a shorter distance than our little island here to get to the dock, and we could just rush from the cover to the dock. Might be a easier jaunt there.
The shorter the trip, the better.
Yeah, more window for opportunity of not getting noticed.
The closer the better, because I can fly about as fast as I can walk. So
And lasts about a minute.
it lasts a minute, yeah.
So, you're using the boat, and some of you are flying, or are you just all using the boat and gonna go around to this island here?
Get closer on the boat, and then I can take anyone who wants to go to a more advantageous spot. I can drop them off there.
Okay. Meow. As you take the
We're so cute.
you caught in the island. As you take the
We're flying.
a whole new.
Flying, Peter.
As you guys take the dinghy around and end up on this smaller island here, or would you go to the island directly behind the stone dock?
We can get directly behind it. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have you all roll a stealth check.
Oh, this should be bad.
Ooh.
What?
I got clippy cloppy feet, y'all.
This is a stealth check for
Armor.
sailing. So, whoever is the two people rowing need to roll it.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's 14
Awesome.
plus.
Thank Kadan. Big strong boys. Hope you're stealthy.
It's me, bro.
It's
you
Uno.
rowing?
It's Uno and Kadan.
I was like, okay, I roll. Okay, not
I
me. All right.
believe it is 17 for me.
Okay. You managed to row fairly quietly, however.
15?
Okay, you guys managed to keep quiet enough and get around to the side. However, it does take a little bit of time in order to get to the point where...
Oh wait, I have disadvantage on stealth because my chainmail. Do you want to count
You're
that towards
s-
rowing,
you're s-
or
Not towards
Okay.
rowing.
Sailing is separate.
Yeah. As the sun starts to set, make your way up the island, people. Magnus. Actually, what's everyone's passives?
12.
12?
12.
13.
13?
I missed my passive of 31.
13?
Me too. The
13?
fuck?
10.
10.
15.
So, Mint, you would
Yeah,
see
but
a
we
vessel
blocked.
behind the island. Its sails rolled up.
Is that, would I know that that's like who that is?
There is just a ship behind the island. Its sails rode up. You don't see any like insignias. Most of the ship is obscured by the island, but it is back there. Yes.
Only Mint saw it.
Only Mint saw it. Yeah. Only Mint had a height
She'll,
of.
she'll mention it though.
passive.
There's a mint. There's a mint.
There's a Mint.
on the ground. Anyone gonna eat it? No. There's a ship.
She's got mint sense for 30 feet.
That's what they named. Why they named me that. It's really into mints. But yeah, no. I tell them about the ship, and I'm assuming it's the Krakens, but who knows? Just keep an eye.
Well, the Kraken is in a dinghy,
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah,
so this is
the Kraken was in the same little tiny dinghy that you guys, or a similar tiny dinghy that you guys were in, and the Wayward Sun is way off into the distance ahead of you.
Oh, she
that
did
you
not
guys
say
can
that.
see. Yeah. So that is a different boat.
Keep an eye out. Completely not. The Krakens definitely can confirm.
It'd be safe to assume it's probably the pirate hunters.
Pirate hunters, probably.
All right, what are you all doing as you are pretty close to the dock? You would hear a few of the pirate hunters just kind of humming to themselves.
Do we want to wait until night falls completely?
Can anyone not see at night?
I cannot see very well at night, but once I get mad enough, there should be enough light for me to see.
I'm so mad I generate light. It's like the fucking potato in science class, trying to spark a light bulb.
Yeah, it is dim enough now that you wouldn't be spotted at a significant distance. You're getting into kind of that early sunset territory. Things begin to blend on the horizon. The bits of sun are hitting off the sea, causing it hard to see.
I too cannot see in the dark.
We're gonna have to swim.
Now
Can't?
might be our most opportune
I cannot.
time to
That is
attack
correct.
them.
Yeah, apes have dark vision.
Sounded so
monkeys
surprised
don't.
about that, Uno. What, do you think I just have cat eyes along with my monkeyness?
He is
Is it
bad.
just all mammals can see at night?
Is that just gonna be a thing every session? There's gonna be one moment of like, oh, are you
because I'm a
racist towards
monkey?
monkeys?
Well, we need
Because I'm a
to.
monkey.
We really need to swing on these vines and get across this ravine. Oh, you should be a natural at this ravine.
Why is that?
Fucking Christ.
I am, but that's not the point.
We need to win a banana eating contest.
All right, guys, reel it in. Wait, let's. What are we doing?
Does anybody like to attack from range with spells or maybe an bow and arrow or anything?
DM questions. I know people do it differently. Can people tell if I put Hunter's Mark on them?
Certain people can, not everyone can.
Okay.
Yeah. It does. It is a magical effect. It does cause a feeling.
I can cast spells from a distance and I have a crossbow, but I'm more proficient with melee combat.
I could also cast spells.
Well, whoever wants to cast spells, I can put you on the roof of the tavern.
Would they be within range?
Yeah, it should be.
Ah. To the stone dock, it's about anywhere from 100 to 50 feet. If you're on the roof of
that
the
should
tavern.
work.
See the little
Well-
orbs, they freak me out every time.
There's...
Where would you prefer to be? I know you don't want to be
Oh, God.
super close to the combat.
Are we asking that too? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, who is?
Flint,
What was that?
where would you like to be? Do you want to be very close to the combat, or do you want me to put you someplace safe? You can trust me. I will
Flint-
not drop you. I protect you if someone gets close.
Flint, roll a wisdom save.
All right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
When did you get
You're
that
right.
aura for paladins?
Here I go rolling again. All right.
Good question. Yeah, I was would say, I think that's...
Oh, that's not good.
Oh!
Oh,
no.
no!
I would know her.
Arnar.
You hear... yeah, it's gonna be the name of the group. The Nars.
Oh no.
You hear a voice as you swear, you just out of your line of sight, a hand touching your shoulder. I wouldn't have died if you were in the fight. Maybe you could have stopped it.
Hello, Flint, are you there? And he's
yeah.
waving his hand in front of his face. Wakey, wakey, we're about to start.
I think. Put me on top of the tavern.
Okay. Just remember, if anything happen, you call me. I come and help you. You can trust me.
Okay.
I'll take all the hits so you don't have to.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I'd be taking Mint and I'd be taking Flint, right? Anyone else? I can make a couple trip if I need to, but they won't be very fast.
Unless Magnus would like to go instead, but I'll go on there.
How are we getting across on the dock? People are just
We're gonna
swimming.
have to swim.
Swim, yeah.
It is. I forgot to put a little bit of ground there. It is deep enough that you'd be about like chest deep in the water, so you wouldn't sink to the bottom. There's a little bit of ground. There's a little bit of ground there. Yeah, you'd be like, like your tippy toes just touching the bottom of the water. Yeah, there was enough ground to build a dock there, and then it goes deeper once you go more to the left of the dock.
If it's big deal, I can come back and get you and drop you on some enemies if you want, Magnus.
Because
Sure, I can. What we can do is, you fly them over, right, and I'll stay here, provide covering fire for a while, and then you loop back. You can get me and drop me off onto them. Oh, that sounds like a long time. I'm not sure.
I put some ground down so you guys can actually walk.
Really fast, I can go about 60 feet, I believe.
And for how long can you fly?
An entire minute, I believe.
Oh, you can.
I should have lots of time to get you, though.
Are you
We'll see.
Begin
I can
flight?
try and swim along, but I'll stay here for now.
Right.
If I see you're struggling, I'll swoop in and grab you.
So Asta, Mint, and Flint, I need a stealth check, and I need you to describe how your wings look. They're spectral wings, I should say.
Yeah, they're spectral, so there's just these giant, almost insect-like dragon wing hybrids. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like kind of like dragonfly, moth-esque wings coming out of his back, and these. It's kind of glowing slightly like a stained glass window with the sunlight going through it.
They shimmer like they're made out of like light themselves, like a projection of these wings like are coming out of his back.
You know, I know even less what you are now.
Alright.
They are quite beautiful, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that roll because I just crit failed.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry, what were we supposed to roll?
Stealth.
That's better.
Alright, and I have to use my disadvantage, you said, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Give me 2
Pretty good at
seconds.
stealth.
I am okay. Oops. Okay.
Also, how do I know when to select?
That sucks, because that would have been a dirty 20. Oh well. Okay.
Once he said once combat starts.
Are we rolling in the engine for these?
Oh my god.
Just because
Alright,
we're getting
so-
close to combat, yes, please.
Using my disadvantage, I started with a dirty 20, and then my disadvantage roll was a natural 1, so that's a 3. So that's super cool. Thank you, Gob.
As you get grabbed and pulled up above, you kind of feel yourself flying, and just the amount of depth between where you are in the ocean below, you let out this kind of as you are feeling the vertigo, you let out this involuntary "ha!" as you hear a few of the guards look around. You fucking hear something?
He's just gonna
Asta's gonna look at Mint, and in her mind, she's gonna hear, "Are you okay? You need to be a little quieter, okay?"
Sorry, yes.
You can respond to me without talking,
Goodbye,
as
dice.
he'll nod to her without opening his mouth, but still hearing his voice.
Alright, she would respond with her mind's eye. Sorry.
And he's gonna look over to Flint. Are you okay as well?
Yeah, I'm good.
As you fly over and land on the, what's your intelligence, Asta?
16.
Okay, so you're smart enough to know that if you landed on the thatch roof, you'd fall through it. So you land on the wooden part here. The guards are beginning to look and kind of peer off into the sky. You see a few of them loading their muskets. It's like getting ready. They're just kind of peering. They don't see you, but they're on the lookout. So stealths back and forth are going to have disadvantage.
And then I'll just kind of wait here and kneel down so I can see them over to the left here, and then just kind of wait to see if anyone starts struggling.
Okay. Everybody else, roll stealth as you creep across. If anybody drowns, let me know.
I'm not creeping across at this point.
Okay.
I will train my crossbow on this guy. Oh shit! I can't do the little dingle.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
Because my crossbow can reach him.
Okay.
And I'll guiding bolt that guy if either of them notice. The one just up ahead.
Yeah.
Are we rolling on the board?
Yes, please.
Aw, damn it! I rolled a natural 20.
I'll take it.
Yay!
But try to roll.
Oh, you want to?
Try
I
it
thought
because we're
those are
close.
only for combat.
It's because we're very close to combat. I want to take the rolls in the system.
Oh, my nat 20 doesn't count because I have disadvantage on stealth, but I got a 14.
Okay. As you're walking down the side of the rocky cliff face, as you get to the water, you make a pretty loud. As a few of the guards begin looking around. What the fuck's going on? Somebody go! Somebody inform the captain. As
Shit.
someone kind of makes their way across the bridge.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say wherever you want to put me.
Boop.
I'm so little.
Alright. So every time you guys go to drop something, someone's gonna drown. Someone's gonna miss the ground and they're gonna fall in the ocean. Alright, as you creep across slowly, the water kind of pushing around you. Is anybody gonna try to stealth attack the guard? Going.
I'll climb up there.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up over in the corner, but I can't put myself up.
If you hold Alt, you can bring yourself up. Or not Alt, Control.
I'm just
Lied to me.
setting Kadon here. I'm not actually up there.
Yeah, you're like clambering up,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
half up. Yeah.
I'm gonna go around the side.
Okay.
Do I need to make another stealthy check?
Yes,
Oh wait,
please.
do I see this person looking at me down the dock?
They're two having a conversation. They don't seem to see you.
Okay.
But everybody that pops into your line of sight, you can see.
Okay. So you want me to roll what again? Sorry.
Stealth, please.
Okay. Stealth.
Uno as well, and as well as Mal,
Oh
Oh.
no,
as you're-
I have disadvantage.
creeping along the side. Where'd you go?
Stealth?
Yeah.
Again? I want
Who,
to
me?
No, Malachi. I lost him.
I'm like, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm on
you're
a
in a
different
boat.
layer.
I see.
I'm in a boat. I don't want to put my place anywhere in case I drop through the.
You can
world.
just put yourself on the boat, and I'll say you're like kind of walking along the side.
Okay.
I'm trying to roll.
There is
and-
ground all along there, though.
Oh, sorry. I just realized I've been
Oh, that's
rolling
good.
this entire time.
Shit.
This should be
Oh, that's
pretty.
great.
Wait, no, did I roll?
Uno, as you
Oh no, I'm
climb
trying to get
up-
rid of it. Sorry.
Eh.
Yes.
Oh,
as you
there goes my
climb
dice.
up
Oh no.
and pull yourself up
My dice is gone.
onto the actual dock itself, you feel a poof as you hit some wood.
Oh.
A crate just wobbles a bit, and you go and reach out and catch it. You stop it from falling, but as you do, it slides forward slightly, and you hear a as a clay pot shatters.
With my 23 stealth check, am I already on this guy?
You are already on this guy. As he turns around and sees this wet elven girl like clambering up, he sees and just looks up as your hulking Vicious is standing there.
I just grab him by the head. And then I just take him to like the end of the dock, and I keep like covering his mouth, and like I set his neck like on the end of the dock, and I just punch the back of his head to break his neck.
Oh my god!
Roll a strength check.
Oh, that's brutal.
Chat's face.
I miss Fat's face. No.
make your face again.
Damn!
I need to see this.
It was something like that.
Oh god.
Just disgust.
What was your strength?
16.
As you pull him down and he's about to yell, you take your hand off as as the neck snaps just as your fist collides with the back of his neck. You hear the armor kind of dent in slightly as his front of his throat presses into the stonework, and the bones just shatter as he falls limp instantly.
I just kind of like start pushing him off the dock and like holding him slowly so he doesn't make like a loud noise, and then just drop him into the water. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to remove these dice. That's on my dice. And I look over at Uno, and I just go, shh.
Malachi, as you begin walking forward, you take a step, and the ground's just a bit deeper where you are. You make a pretty loud. You hear the two guards above you, huh? As they look down. We got intruders! I need everybody to roll initiative.
Of course,
We
it's
tried.
Adrian.
Can I make my ready to attack on that guy? To the back? With the guiding bolt?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Those are my hopes.
That music though. Oh no, the ocean.
Alright.
It took my dice.
The ocean took my dice.
I noticed I can quick attack on these guys.
You can. It
Ooh,
doesn't
that was a
really.
good one.
If you can see them, you can kind of just attack them. I'm just gonna fix the time of day.
Oh, I have a regular old hit, but then it says magic missile, red laser, green laser.
Yeah, those are the 3 attacks. So
The 3 genders.
for the sake of initiative, I'm gonna get you all to roll it. You can roll the initiative in here, or you can roll it with your dice. I am then going to just wait. I am then going to ask each of you the order going from 25 to 20 all the way down to 5 to 0. This should make for an easier time. The unless it's unique minis, the initiative is a little weird, so I'm just gonna keep track of where the enemies are, but you all have the big initiative order up on the screen. So 25 to 20. Does that make sense to everybody before I go?
Yes.
Cool. So 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Good job. 15.
15 to 10.
14.
14.
Mhm.
10 to 5.
8.
6.
8.
7.
No!
So who's going first out of the 8s?
The other person go first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So 8, and then I heard a 6 from somebody.
I'm 6.
Okay, and then Magnus.
I'm 7. I don't know.
Oh,
if you caught
you're
that.
7. I did not catch that. No.
Free.
Oh,
Free.
no.
Oh, you're the armor.
No.
But I get At least I got the guiding bolt before this.
This is true. You do
Wait,
get
it's
the guiding
not,
bolt.
Oh, but the spells never carry over into this game, don't they?
They should. You should be able to like click and use it.
I just clicked spell.
Yeah. You have to click the dice itself.
Oh, I have to click the 1d8 or
Yeah.
the 46.
Yeah.
So you have to make a spell attack roll first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make a spell attack roll first. So add that plus whatever.
You told me this wasn't bullshit! I just rolled 2 ones in a row!
It's true, he did roll 2 ones in a row.
Bullshit ass game.
It isn't bullshit, because Roll20 prefers zeros.
Pain. That's absolute
It's just
pain.
bad luck.
Such
I
pain.
don't know, man.
You know what? For the
I'll I'll use my advantage on that one actually. Oh wait, I don't even have advantage from this game.
You do
You
not.
said they don't carry
Yep.
over now.
I was about
They
to
do
say,
not.
do they carry over?
They do
No.
not.
No,
So,
not anymore.
for the sake of mercy and the first major combat, not intro combat, I'll allow you to reroll that.
So,
this one
hold on a
time.
second. There's been quite a few ones rolled tonight already on this fucking system. Are you
Yes.
sure it's not?
Because I looked into how their RNG works, and unlike Roll20, it's just an RNG. It does not roll. It does not roll leaning
I know.
towards zero.
So, you're saying it still hits?
I'm saying you can roll again.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
Christ.
oops.
Deleted the dice on the air.
I didn't even finish!
Just like, remove.
It's hilarious.
I didn't know to delete the dice that's physically in your hand.
Alright, 13.
So you're guiding
My God.
bolting the one that called out for the guards.
I think the one that's just to the right of Mal there.
These one.
Yeah, he's the one still in range.
Okay. As you hold on to your holy symbol, pulling your hand back and pointing forward as you feel the divine light flowing through your arm and down into your hand as it arcs across this glowing white light with a golden outline, passes over you, Kadan, passes past you, Mal, and just hits this individual. Roll damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, good.
That's a very good
17.
one.
As he yells out, what happened to? Boom, his head mists as you watch the armor melt as he collapses down to the ground. You see the individual he was speaking with right next to him just go, "Oh my god!"
Oh my great golden monkey.
Just because this is happening out of initiative, this dude fucking runs.
Oh,
He, like,
don't worry, guys. I got him.
weapon on the ground, shield down, and just hightailing it.
You know, fair.
Sorry, Mal. Took me to chase off your quarry there.
Mal, you would have a blood on your face. Make a charisma saving throw. As blood splatters you.
Do I do it on here?
Yes, please.
Fail.
Also, I'm
It's another one. So
Fail.
I'm
Yeah, how dark is it now?
it's the light is accurate. The sunset is upon us.
Oh,
Fail.
You feel the tingle as the blood kind of spatters your face and a bit drips into your mouth, but you remain composed.
right. My turn?
It is your turn. Yep.
Is it alright that I turn my torch on because I can see?
Yes. It's just if you actually put on a torch, just please tell me.
No, I have dark vision.
Here? I'll go my full movement. What should be here, I guess.
All right.
So,
Yeah, God, this music slaps.
Yeah, right?
I was about it's like some Metallica shit with this riff that's going
Da-da,
on.
da-da, da.
Oh shit. Hey, what's the range on my whip?
It'd be 5 feet.
Oh wait.
In the whip 10.
Oh yeah, no, a whip is 10. Sorry, I forgot they changed that. That's my bad. So yeah, it'd be 10 feet.
I got you, boo.
Thanks, boo. How far is he?
19 feet.
I.
Full tilt terror sprint.
Just grab him by his ankles and whip his ankles off.
I used all my movement right now. Unless
Oh.
I use my action to dash.
Throw something.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have another weapon.
Brendan Fraser it by just grabbing a chair and throwing it at him.
Grab that fucking anchor. Just like fucking lasso.
I'm gonna get the brawler. Is it the brawler feat that you can just use anything as a fucking
I
weapon?
think it is.
Brawler, yeah.
Tavern brawler? Okay. Maybe I'll get that soon. No, I do have a crossbow. I guess I'll use my crossbow.
All right, it's a hand crossbow or is it a full crossbow?
It's a light crossbow, so I don't know what that is.
Okay, so it's still a full-size crossbow. So you like pull that off your back and you aim it.
And I guess I'll aim for the one running.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh god! Fuck! Are
As
you
it-
kidding me?
Fires and just passes over him. You would hear him yell, "How many are there?"
Oh god. I don't like this dice. I lost me.
Dude, these guys are such bitches. So scared.
This is a totally off-topic question, but can we customize the color of our dice at all?
I was gonna ask that.
You might be able to. I don't know if you can. I can look into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, action. Bonus action. Nothing I can do right now. Alright, that's my turn. I'm just like. Crossbows.
Oops. Mint.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy that is like kind of like can you see where I'm like oh jeez, it's so hard to
If
Down there.
you stop using the radius, if you click on the what the fuck?
like the little guy.
If you click on the N and use the hit 2 or M and hit 2, you'll use the line
Okay.
instead of the radius. It's easier
This
to aim.
guy. This guy.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna-
can you can try to hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt as well. Alright, roll, go. Hey!
So your
Nice.
how does your guiding bolt look? We've determined Magnus's is a fucking plasma shot.
I'm assuming cause like she has it in Druid's sake, so it would be kind of just like almost look like kind of like a Kamehameha burst, but she has like little like flowers that appear
Okay.
like wrapping around her hand as she does it.
Okay. And as you like point out,
Ooh, and it has like little star bits in between. Like it kind of looks like a shooting star. Yeah.
as you push your hand forward, the vines coming from underneath your sleeve and wrapping around your hand, as this bolt of like kind of like a little comet coming out of your hand, as it arcs down and hits this individual just square in the chest. Do you want to give me the damage?
Yes, I do. Wow. Oh, they are all in the water. Well, farewell.
17 as this one's moving up. What's going on? As it falls down as they fall down to the ground.
Man, already higher damage than all of Lark in level 20. Excellent. Just kidding. Alright, and that is Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Okay, Flint, what are you doing?
All right. So Flint is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the dude. Hold on. To this guy, the one down, the one down here.
Directly underneath you.
Yeah. So that would be, I need a Wisdom save from them.
It's a natural 1.
Excellent. All right. So 3d6 damage. That is 11. And I whisper, "Is your heart made of gold? Let's find out."
Okay. As he's standing down there and he starts looking around and seems a little panicked as he holds his ears. Oh, make it stop. Oh, make it stop, please. Oh, it is not. So he begins kind of sticking his fingers into his own ears.
Dude, what the fuck?
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Uno.
I am just going to gotcha. Leave end up right next to Mal.
Okay.
70 feet right there.
All right.
Ah, get off me! Okay.
As you full tilt, just. And
That's my turn, yeah.
okay. Kadan.
Okay. I'm going to. How do I do the measuring again?
Hit M, and then 2 is your ruler.
I just get a dot.
And you click. You have to click and then drag.
I'm clicking and dragging.
2, click, and then so click in one spot, let go, and then move it.
I am doing that.
What?
Yep.
2.
I'm clicking. I'm on the second option.
Yeah.
And I'm clicking and dragging.
So you just you're not holding the mouse down, right? So just click and then let go of that click, and then let go. Just move your mouse.
Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, cool. I can get right next to that fella. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, spending a key point.
Alright. You would hear this as there's a slight boost from behind Mal and Uno as just running and then leaping over you is Kadan. As he just... It's a heavy footfall as he runs.
And do they turn to face me at all?
There's the one who's turned around and what the hell is going on? He's looking at all of you, and then there's the one that's still hightail sprinting, terrified after watching their friend get splattered.
Is that the one I'm next to?
Yes.
Okay. I just grab them by the collar and turn them around.
Okay.
And I just fucking rear back and just headbutt the fuck out of them.
Alright, roll the hit.
Chrome. Okay. Unarmed strike. 16 to hit.
That definitely hits. Give me damage.
Boop, 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 boop. 8 points of damage.
As you grab him by the collar of his armor, or actually more of grabbing the cape, as you pull him back, he turns and he's looking, screaming the entire time as just the heavy doosh, driving your forehead in to his nose. As you hear the crunching of bone, he drops down to the ground and tumbles back about 5 feet behind you. So he's not dead, but he's definitely on the ground.
And I just kind of gesture at the next one by pointing at him.
Their eyes are just kind of wide. They don't really. They haven't begun to comprehend what's going on. All right, Asta.
Seeing this going down, I'm gonna stomp my feet in rage.
As you yell, just nothing coming out of your voice, but you do hear the thunder kind of looming in the distance.
And then I'm going to dash across. And that is right here. And as I come crashing down onto the
Oh yeah, you're flying. I was like, make an athletics check.
crash down on the dock, I'm gonna zap the guy in front of me.
Okay.
So you gotta make a dex save.
All right. Oh god.
Into the ocean!
Fuck. 2.
He fails. So he takes full damage. Wow. 1. He takes 1 point of damage.
As you bring the anchor up and just boom, bring it down, and it just kind of like he leans out of the way as it slaps him in the helmet. The helmet bends down and hits him in the nose. Oh fuck! All right. Magnus,
Magnus.
what you doing?
I will take aim at the guy in front of... Oh wait, I gotta move first. First I'm gonna move up here. Where has the floor gone? That radial menu, not radial menu. The up and down, the height measure there. I've locked the green part in, but then the white always wants to keep going down.
The white will, so you can't lock the white one in place. The white will reset because that's your camera's level. The green one deletes portions of the map in order for you to see, like in buildings and stuff.
Okay, it's just when the white one is lower, and I have Magnus up on this hill here. It was showing what was underneath the hill.
Take the green one and bring it all the way as high as you can and lock it up there.
It is.
Yeah.
But because the white one was lower, I could see through.
That shouldn't be the case because I have you'll only delete stuff if the green is below the white or close to it.
Yeah.
So maybe zoom in.
It basically cuts out this huge square where I can just see right through it. I scroll it up, the white part up, and it fixes it. So
hit N.
N.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you had the cut box. Yeah, you had the cut box turned on, which deletes just like a square to wherever your camera is. Yeah.
That was what it was. Okay. So with there's a max range in this thing of 340 feet, but that is the disadvantage range. So, I can only move 20 feet. And Magnus sees Asta. You go from the tavern over there, so he's just gonna shoot the guy.
Okay.
I don't use the die here. Whoop. 14 to hit. Oh no. No. Disadvantage. 12 to hit.
That just barely hits. You're trying to hit the
guy in front of Kagan.
Yeah. Okay. That just
so
barely
I moved
hits.
up the hill so I could get a better shot if it wouldn't hit him or something.
Yep.
Damage. This is the rate. Yes. 6 points.
As you fire off he's kind of like bends up his helmet to look at all of you, blood trickling down his nose, and a bolt just hits him in the shoulders. Ah! Puts his spear down. I give up. I surrender. As he puts both of his hands, tries to put both of his hands up, he winces in pain. It is the Pirate Hunter's turn. These two are going to head inside. As you hear rustling coming from inside, you hear gunshots coming off from the far building. And that is all they're going to do. Mal, your turn.
Is it an action to call the captain?
I would allow that as a bonus action. But from the gunshots, you seem they've already started to attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, this stuff. How far is he? That guy right here.
Yeah.
He's the one that drops his weapon.
Yeah, he's the one that yielded after getting shot with a bolt. And then the one on the ground here is still alive. He's just kind of lying there crying in the fetal position. The one behind Gadon.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up. I'll be like...
Did you kill him?
As I walk up, I like just toss the fucking crossbow. I'm like, and like take out my sword whip. I'm like, of course. And then I attack him.
Sure. Roll the hit.
Maybe if I don't miss.
I'll say with advantage, because his guard is down.
Okay. That's not.
Just saw a T8 just like fly across the screen.
I put the damage. That's
fine.
not what I want. This one.
All right.
21.
Definitely hits. Give me the damage.
Should I roll again? In case of nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there
It
goes.
falls into the abyss for a
It's
9.
in the abyss. Okay, so 21.
Okay.
I don't even know where it went in the ocean, but I will delete this one.
I can just do request full dice code. There we go.
Get that. Now I do my 1d8. 13 points of damage.
As you grin, put your hand on his shoulder, like towering over him. You just simple, kind of tan-skinned human. As you grin, unfurl the blade, and just run it through his gut. What? Fucking violence! And he drops and falls limp, leaning into you.
I like turn to the others. Kind of shrug and how much movement do they use? Like 25?
About that, yeah. The one behind Gadon just keeps crying.
25.
My nose brokey.
And I'll just walk over his body. And keep going.
Wow.
Big pimpin'. Mint?
Alrighty, so she's just gonna take a little step to the edge and look down.
Make a dex save.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Arnar.
Flint, make a dex save as well.
Oh.
Oh, arg. Dex.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm just trying to get it to acknowledge my +2, but I keep pressing the wrong shit. Okay, go. Roll. Did it roll? Oh, 11.
So Mint, as you step forward and kind of go to peer down over the edge, you hear as a shot rings through the ceiling and hits you just in the lower abdomen. You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, rude. Alright, can I look through that hole and cast Guiding Bolt if I can?
It's very small. It is the size of a musket ball.
Damn,
It's on an
okay.
Edward gun.
Yeah.
guess
This ain't like a fucking 300 Win Mag blowing like golf ball and baseball size holes in buildings.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm still gonna just shoot at the little guy running below me here.
All right. He's currently like
And-
digging his fingers in his ears, just like stop, 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 stop.
Is he oh, is he like can I hear him in anguish like that?
Yeah, he's under the effects of distant whispers.
Right. I'll still take him out, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna use another guiding bolt just because it's kind of fun to use. And let's roll it. Wow, poosh. Oh. 14.
All right,
hit.
at the one down there.
Yeah,
That hits.
cool. And I shall roll the damage now.
Sure.
Upsh. 14.
He's like one finger in his ear, the other is kind of like grabbing at his chest, and he's beginning to have a hard time breathing. Made of gold, as the comet comes down and hits him in the top of the head, much like when Uno dropped the hammer on top of one of these pirate hunters on the ship a few days prior. It just crushes down, and like a Gallagher watermelon, blood, bone, and brain matter spatter the deck as he drops dead.
Oh, gnarly.
Alright, I'm going to. Okay, so that was about 4.5. So I'm gonna use the rest of my movement just to kind of get to the end here.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of, as quietly as I can, kind of pop my way over to this area.
So where the tent is, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Flint, what are you doing?
All right, so that guy, the heart man, is beleated then.
Super.
All right, and then this guy still exists, right? This guy here. Why isn't it doing the thing?
Oh no, he's also super dead.
Oh, he's super dead too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mint put a crater in his chest.
Okay.
There are technically no enemies on the field. I would allow you all after Flint's turn to move forward.
Okay.
Actually,
go ahead.
As all of you notice, aside from the sniveling, crying pirate hunter curled up in the fetal position, there are no more in line of sight guard and pirate hunter that you can see. Do you all move up to the tavern?
I'm gonna grab this one
Yeah.
that's crying.
Sure.
Fly back, grab Magnus, and then make my way over. Yeah.
Okay. Where do you take Magnus?
I'm gonna drop him kind of where the sniveling guard was, corner there. The one
Are you gonna move all of us, or do you want us to move where we
I
want
would
to
like
go?
you to move where you want to go. I'm just putting Magnus down where he's supposed to be.
You have to take a side of this turn, or
Yeah, you have to take us out of
Oh.
initiative.
Oops.
otherwise I would have just moved Magnus myself.
Yeah.
I grab the sniveling man off the ground by the collar and just like lift him up.
Okay. As you.
I don't even make like a scary face. I'm just kind of like holding him.
All right. Okay. I'll take him wherever you want to drag him.
Magnus.
Is there like an easy way to get down from this building?
You could, with an athletics check, try to clamber into this little balcony.
Okay. What if I because I have pretty sure I have like a little dagger. Can I just cut through it?
Sure.
Okay, I am going to do that.
What is happening?
Uh-oh. Ah.
I appear to be stuck in the building somehow.
Hold
Is
on.
there-
Stop moving.
Yep.
Is there any hole like
There's a door.
little windows beside this door here
Nope.
so I can maybe get revenge? Oh darn, okay.
There is not.
Okay,
take
well
his body.
she'll like just kind of mention it to the rest of the group that there's someone shooting from inside this building. So be careful.
To holler that out. There is nothing but a lesser healing potion and and a scroll of... it's a series of wanted posters that has like the Kraken, Kadan, Israel Cobb, and a few others.
I'll take out the one of Kadan, and I'll like squint at it, and then hold it up to where I see Kadan over there. Like, how good is it?
It's pretty good. It's pretty accurate. They make him look more feral, though. They make him look like a big, scary half-orc. It's a little ignorant.
I'll take the posters.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like holding him out in front of me. Magnus, hello.
Yes.
You think we can make this man talk? You're
Make
better
him
with it. Yes. Kraken always take people and make them talk, you know? Sometimes you like hurt them or like break finger and they're like, oh no, don't break more fingers, I'll talk.
Quite honestly, I just watched a man surrender, and then Malachi just cut him down like he was a stray dog. So I'm not really sure what you want to do with him.
Oh no, I'm not gonna kill this guy.
So the Kraken, you just want the Kraken to break all his fingers for information.
Just holding him out like this. I just gotta slap him a little.
His two front teeth are gone. His nose is bent in. Like, you hit him hard. He is not great and mentally broken.
Well, to be fair, the reason he is like this is because you melted his friend.
At least when I kill things, it's a quick death.
I kill people quickly. I'm not killing this man right now. I could kill him. Will you talk? You talk if I ask you a question. How many people in Tavern? I slap him a little clearer. You sound like small sniffling child. I need to hear grown man. 11.
Yeah. He shakes his head.
That
Yes.
I look at Magnus and I'm
Or
like,
nods
that's this many, right?
He holds up 6 fingers.
No, he did like the 5-5-1.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Okay, so there's that many people in that building. Do they all have the little sticks?
No.
There's only like one of them with it.
I don't know.
Well, is there like a captain who has like a pew pew stick?
There's a couple people in there. There's a sergeant in there.
But there's a sergeant that has pew pew stick.
I
Okay.
think so. I've only been here for 2 weeks.
All right, you're going to find out for me. I hold him with me and I carry him to the front door.
There's a trail. Oh God! Oh,
Oh Jesus!
oh no!
Oh, he's 4 billion feet away!
It's over there now. I don't
Oh
know.
my god! Now there's 3 of them.
Holy shit.
They're multiplying.
You see the number on your feet there?
Yeah. Oh my God! What the fuck?
Jesus.
Well, he comes back and like there's a trail.
He comes back.
He comes back from his little journey. There's a trail of piss leading down the dock.
Ew.
Oh.
I just kind of like, I'm not even paying attention. I just kind of hold him in front of me and be like, all right, do good job and count for me. And I open door.
As you go to open the door, it hits something.
Can I look through the window?
It has. This one has been barred, but you kind of instinctually can move over to the other one, and you see there's a number of individuals at the bar drinking, and then there's a few guards trying to get everyone's attention, and no one's listening. As
Can you see what's in front of the door?
as the door again won't open. You can
Let's
not
get the
from
door open.
the door opens inward as you see this massive Goliath standing there with an executioner's greatsword.
We gotta fight, boys.
And that's where we're gonna end it for this week.
Aw.
Man.
20 more minutes.
Oh man. Malachi's Magnus not happy with you.